Check, 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 check. Can you hear me, George?
Check. Yes.
Check. I can hear you, George. What's up, everybody? Hey, we got some people watching in already here today. And we've already got people with reviews.
All
Yeah,
right.
Kevin Harbarger tuning in said, hey, guys, the cheese sticks were good a couple days ago, and the snow cone was good as well. What are we talking about? We're here just past the county line, Roane and Calhoun counties, where years and years ago, it used to be the place where Calhouners and Roane Countyans would come and fist fight.
Yeah.
Well, now everybody's going to come together at this county line because we've got a new restaurant here, and it's really kind of a pickup restaurant. It's a carry-out. It's a taco stand, only it's a hot dog stand.
Exactly.
It is Big Daddy D's Hot Dogs, and it is right off of the main drag here when you cross the Quarter Bridge as you're going towards Calhoun County, or before you get to the Quarter Bridge if you're coming from Calhoun County.
Exactly.
And if you look off to the side of the road, you're going to see a shack, a shanty, if you will.
Yeah.
It's a very neat little environment over here, and there is a hot dog stand here, although they do produce a little bit more than hot dogs. We're going to talk about all that stuff here in just a little bit. Thank you guys so much for joining us loud and clear. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And our job here today, George, is to just carnival bark. Although, I tell you what, as we were setting up, there were 15 or so cars in and out of this place. So obviously,
and that's the way it is here all the time.
The word has gotten out already about Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. We're going to talk about some of the special items they have today. We're going to talk about all the menu items today. We're going to talk about their hours and all this other stuff throughout the afternoon. We hope that you guys decide, those of you watching us right now, we hope you decide to get in your vehicles and make the trip over here. There's going to be specials. There's a giveaway coming later again that we'll talk with Jacob about. And so we're just here ready to bark it out. And I know me. Listen, after the 999 challenge that I completed, that I got deemed the Glizzy Gobbler. You know I'm going to try some hot dogs here today. Now, I'm not going to try 9 of them. I'm not even going to attempt that.
No?
But I am going to try a couple of hot dogs at least, I think.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a good thing here today. So,
but, you know, they've got so much stuff on the menu. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, for a little tiny building like this is, of course, you got the Outback. There's some room for it, too. But it is just a hot dog stand. It's not a cart. It's a little tiny building that you walk up, you order at the window, and you take it out. Now, they do have a little tiny front porch that you guys are looking at right there, but really it's just grab and go.
Yeah, but, you know, I was talking with Jacob before we got set up there this morning, and he was telling me that the plans for next year, when they close down this fall, they're bringing a dozer in, and they're going to straighten the other side over here out, and he's going to put a big carport up.
Oh, cool.
And he's going to put picnic tables under those. So
I can hear that slushy ice cream machine, or the
snow cone machine.
Snow cone machine. And let's just show you guys. When I said we are just off the main drag, we are just off the main drag. Just off of the distance right there is the Quarter Bridge. And, again, we are right beside the road here on the way to and from Calhoun County. And we're right here off of the road. It's very, very easy access to get in and out. That's why people have just pulled in, grabbed their stuff, and pulled back out. Now, a lot of people, I assume, are calling in orders and then coming to get them. You can call in orders. So if you guys are out there and you're thinking about coming out here real quick, let's give you guys the phone number. It is 681-460-1104. That's 681-460-1104. And those of you who are watching us on YouTube and Facebook who may not know what the items they have are, then you get the items and you may want to call in.
Exactly.
We're going to go through that throughout the afternoon. That is the number one thing we're doing, is trying to get out the information that this place is open and they have certain types of foods here today.
He has got a smoked turkey meal today.
Did you remember what was with it?
Yes, it's $11. You get baked beans, coleslaw, and a drink.
So I'm glad you remember, because you showed me and said you're not going to remember this.
Exactly. Hey, I'm proud of myself. I did remember for a change, but that's his special today. And with that special, you get a ticket, okay? And hanging here on one of the porch railings is a bucket, and you drop your ticket down in it with your name and phone number and stuff on it. And about 3 o'clock, we're going to draw a name out of that bucket. And that's just with the turkey special today. If you buy the turkey special, then you get a ticket to put in for the drawing. That drawing is a cooler that is loaded with pop and 2 big bags of Doritos, one Cool Ranch and one regular Dorito. And that's the drawing. And actually, he's going to do 2 drawings, and then he's doing another drawing for a case knife as well.
Heck yeah. I didn't hear anything you said there, George. Sorry. I was paying attention to the fact that I was playing some old highlights on instant replay of football. I forgot we had hot kicks still on there. I was watching some Road County football stuff going on there. I'm kidding. I did hear about the cooler and the case knives and the giveaways that are going on. I just wanted to put out there on the chat, if you guys are looking to get something here today on this special, I don't know what you call it, a grand opening. They've been open, so just having us here is maybe sort of a
well, they've wanted to get us in here for a while, but our schedule and their schedule has been, very hectic here lately.
Yeah.
And, we decided, hey, this would be a good time,
Well, Jacob was very good to work with.
Yes.
He was wanting to do it on the 3rd. Obviously, we had the downtown City of Spencer thing, and then,
Right.
Of course, we couldn't do it on the 4th. We were all off on the 4th, so he said, well, just back it up to Saturday the 6th. And he is lucky because this is the last live remote we're doing until we go to the Work County Fair. Number 1, because we need a break. Number 2,
Yeah.
I got to send my computer off to get fixed. So
Exactly.
this is our final live remote of July.
Don't break it next time.
Well, the goal is always never to break things, and I fail at that goal. So
Well, both
many
of us
times.
do. So,
It's good to hear from Kevin again. He says, from teacher to cook to maybe commissioner, Jacob.
Exactly.
I got a nice honk there from somebody. If you're driving by here and you see us down at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand, just shoot us a quick honk. We'll try to wave quickly.
Exactly. But, yeah, Jacob, he's always doing something. I mean, he's very big part of the Molasses Festival as well.
Yep.
And, we thank him for everything that he does in the community. And he opened this place up. And, folks, I'm going to tell you something. If you've not had any of his hot dogs, oh, my.
Listen,
That's all I can say.
I'll be the judge of that as the Glizzy Gobbler. I'll be the judge
Yeah.
of that. Although I do see the Audrey dog, the signature hot dog.
Yeah.
Check out this. Bacon wrapped with black cherry sauce, special homemade secret sauce, and cowboy candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try that one.
Yeah.
I got questions.
You'll be all over that.
Listen, I got questions for Jacob. I got a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Number 1, what would prompt someone to open up a hot dog stand, number 1?
Yeah.
Number 2, what would prompt someone to open up a hot dog stand just beside the Quarter Bridge in Calhoun County? Number 3, what is the cowboy candy? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
There's a few questions I have here.
Right. But I had, here a while back, I had the Daddy D's special, which is 2 hot dogs, chips, and a bottle of pop for $8.50.
Well, let's talk about that, George. You got me on food here, and that's why we're here, not just to make fun and call myself the Glizzy Gobbler. So let's talk about what they have. First off, let's talk about when they're open here. And you said closing for the fall. Is this a seasonal place? Okay.
He's going to be closed during the winter months, but
well, so he can do his other jobs?
Well, that, he's kind of busy teaching,
Yeah.
And but no, they're going to do some work over the winter and put in a few picnic tables and stuff over here and a canopy to keep you out of the sun while you sit and eat. And
oh, they gave us a nice canopy here
exactly.
today. I appreciate that.
I really appreciate that.
Okay, so here's the hours right now for Big Daddy D's. They are open Tuesday through Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and that's really neat because that catches the lunch crowd, catches the dinner crowd as well. And you know how many vehicles drive on this road. Can you imagine how much traffic you see back and forth daily? And if people know what this place is, then they'll plan ahead. If they're going to Spencer
or
Calhoun,
coming from,
they'll have a chance to call in their order before they leave Spencer, because we know service around, this road sometimes is a little spotty.
Well,
it comes and goes.
I mean, I lose service the minute I pass Carpenter's and don't have it again until I get across Liberty Hill.
Yeah, I got to go a little further up the road there before I get service. So if you're looking to order, you can order, and then on your way, stop by and pick up whatever it is. So hours are Tuesday through Saturdays, and they are open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, let's talk about the menu. That's what we were looking forward to. So you hear hot dogs, Dan, you think, well, they got hot dogs.
Yeah. It's more than that.
That's the least of it all.
It's more than that.
They do have hot dogs. Let's talk about the appetizers first, because I'm starting to get hungry. I did not eat before I came here on purpose. Wanted to make sure that I had an empty stomach for what was to
9 hot dogs?
Not 9.
No?
But if I eat a couple of different types of hot dogs, then that still gives me a chance to eat some of these appetizers.
Exactly.
So, I am going to get full. Today. So here's a list of the appetizers they have. They have the basic French fries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, occasionally, they have 2 types of French fries. They've got the conventional French fry, and then Jacob does a hand-cut fry occasionally. And let me tell you something. That's what I had the day that I got the Daddy D special. I got some of his hand-cut fries. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with hand-cut fries, by the way, George.
Yeah.
One of my favorite place always has served hand-cut fries, and they're just different. They hit different.
Yeah, they do. Totally different.
So there's a chance that they'll have some hand-cut fries here and there. They do have the basic French fries if you just want to be a basic human being.
Right.
Or you could get one of 2 other types of French fries. They've got a bacon ranch French fry, which sounds up like it's up my alley, bacon and ranch together. And then they have their loaded fries. That's topped with chili, cheese, and bacon.
Oh. Can't go wrong in any of those.
No, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Kevin. The hand-cut fries still are on my list. Okay, so Kevin actually mentioned he's like, the mozzarella sticks were fantastic.
Yeah.
Cheese sticks.
Yeah.
They've got mozzarella cheese sticks, and you can get ranch or marinara dipping sauce with that
right.
as well. They've got deep-fried cauliflower. How about that?
Well, Jacob and I were talking about that, and that goes back to his growing up going to the Queen Bee.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And anybody that's ever been to the Queen Bee that has had their deep-fried cauliflower, that's why. And, it was something that was near and dear to his heart that he said, I want that on my menu.
Well, I'm glad he put it on there. That is an old-fashioned item.
Yeah.
And speaking of old-fashioned items, right down the list from that.
Right below it.
Fried green tomatoes.
Oh,
folks.
yes.
They've got fried green tomatoes here. I don't know if that's just a West Virginia or a Southern thing.
It's more of a Southern thing.
But we count.
Yeah.
Our part of West Virginia.
We're here, man.
We're always the northern,
nice truck.
The northernmost southern state and the southernmost northern state, but we get the Mason-Dixon line south.
That's it.
So we can justify the fried green tomatoes, but they do have fried green tomatoes. They've also got onion petals. I'm sure people have seen.
Yeah.
I guess I could say it, the bloomin' onions at Outback Steakhouse.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. It's the onions that are petaled out and then deep fried, and those things are always a hot commodity. In fact, I think somebody started making the thing that you can use those at home and make petals for in mass production years ago.
Exactly.
One of those late night finds that I did not buy. Normally,
I know Elizabeth has 2 of them.
I remember buying the Juice Man juicer back in the day,
right,
and used it like 3 times in my existence.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for late night infomercials. But anyways, they've got onion petals here. Then they got just your regular potato chips that you guys can get with all of your items. So those are the appetizers: French fries, bacon ranch fries, loaded French fries topped with chili and cheese and bacon, cheese sticks, deep fried cauliflower, fried green tomatoes, onion petals, and potato chips.
And he's not limited as far as his drink choices, as far as their pop goes. They're not limited to just Coke products or Pepsi products.
Okay.
They've got both.
Well, one thing
So-
I did was while I was talking there for a second, and then I was listening to you, George, I was slamming the rest of my coffee.
Yeah,
Now, I don't see coffee on the list.
I don't see that.
Well, that's a me thing anyway.
Yeah,
It's 100 degrees out, and I'm still
exactly.
looking for
You know,
coffee.
we were sitting in 96-degree heat the other day, and you were out looking for coffee.
I was looking for coffee.
Yeah. I mean, I was soaking wet from head to toe, and you're looking for coffee. I'm going, he's nuts.
I think we've established that at this point. So the appetizers and the drinks, what they have now, they have daily meal deals.
Yes.
So this is your real quick. I just want the Big Daddy D special,
Yeah.
or the Little Daddy D special.
Right.
Those are the specials that he's ready for at any time, and that's like just a good meal to have.
Now, the Daddy D special, like I said, that's 2 hot dogs, a bag of chip, and a pop. Now, the Little Daddy D is
That's
for
the
kids only.
That's for the kids.
Yeah. That's 1 hot dog, chips, snow cone, or a bottle of water.
Yeah, the snow cones. I want to have me a snow cone too today. but
Right.
I can't help it.
Oh, by the way, the snow cones today are free.
Free snow cones?
Yes.
Well, I'm definitely going to get one then.
Exactly. So come on out and have you some snow cones.
So they got the appetizers and the drinks, and then they got their little daily meal deals there, the Daddy Deal Special, and then the little ones for the kids. Now let's talk about the signatures. We got the regular hot dog. This is a hot dog stand, by
Yeah.
the way, George. It is a hot dog stand, so you got to get your hot dogs, and
Now,
it
the
comes many
topping-
ways.
The toppings that he has for the hot dogs is sauce, onion, shredded cheese, jalapenos, slaw, ketchup, mustard, and relish.
That's everything one would
Yeah.
need for a West Virginia dog. By the way.
Exactly.
Ketchup, mustard, sauce, slaw.
That's it.
And onions if people like that. I'm not an onion guy.
That's
but-
me.
Yeah.
That's me.
That's why I stand 10 feet from you most of the time. George.
Exactly.
Here's one that I'm looking forward to trying, and I am going to try this today.
Yeah.
It is a special hot dog. It's called the Audrey dog. Now we'll have to ask him about the naming of that and why and how and when, who, what, when, where, why, and how, right?
Right.
The Audrey dog. It's the signature hot dog here. It is bacon wrapped with black cherry sauce, the homemade secret sauce, and cowboy candy.
You know, bacon always makes anything better.
I don't think I've ever had bacon that I didn't like.
Exactly. I haven't met a pig yet that I didn't like.
All forms of it, too. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Bacon, ham, sausage. What else?
Exactly.
Oh, gosh. I've never had pickled pig's feet, though.
Mm.
I've not had that yet.
I have too.
I do like pickled stuff, but I don't know if I've ever had that. So it's the Audrey dog. That's the signature hot dog. Again, bacon wrapped, black cherry sauce, homemade secret sauce, and cowboy candy for just $4.50. And then there's a special every Friday. They have a special hot dog until they sell them out. And
Right.
That I wonder if it's going to be like a mad scientist thing.
It kind of is, I think.
Is it okay?
Yeah. He puts a combination together and they actually sell them out quite often.
Oh, I'm looking forward to talking to him about that. Now, again, we're limited in the time we're going to get with Jacob because people keep coming and ordering stuff.
Yeah.
But we will get him down here at some point to talk about this crazy creation that he decided to come up with here in this little small slice of heaven in Calhoun
Yep.
County. So those are some of the dogs. Now, let's talk about the stuff they don't have hot dogs in. They've got a couple of extra things that are
Yeah.
not hot dog related.
Got the chicken strips. You get 3 breaded chicken strips, and they've also got a chicken wrap.
Nice.
The chicken wrap is grilled or crispy chicken, either one, with lettuce, tomato, cheese, and then your choice of either ranch, barbecue, or honey mustard.
I got to go with, I was going to say honey mustard, but I don't know, maybe ranch.
And then he's got the spicy chicken wrap, which is crispy chicken with lettuce, cheese, jalapenos, my favorite, and a spicy dressing that also goes in that.
So those are the extras that they have on the daily menu, by the way. These
Yeah.
things are on the daily menu. So
Right.
you've got hot dogs made in any choice that you want with all the different sides and toppings that they have. They've got the Audrey dog, which is a signature hot dog. Then every Friday they'll have a special hot dog. And there's so many different options. If you're a Food Network guy like I am, and you see these different the shows where they go to different towns
Yeah.
and different cities and they talk about different foods that they have, it's almost unequivocal that anywhere you go, they have their own type of hot dog. We have the West Virginia dog here in West Virginia. You go out to Chicago and get a Chicago dog, they load that thing up with pickles, and it's crazy what they do with it. So anywhere you go, they have their own signature dogs.
You know, the state of West Virginia just celebrated its birthday.
Yeah, we're pretty old now.
And yeah, exactly. But during that time frame, they had a West Virginia chili cook-off, hot dog sauce. Okay? For us in this area, we call it sauce. Most places they call it chili.
Yeah, it's sauce.
It's sauce.
Yeah. Let's not get it twisted here.
You know who the winner of that was, right?
No.
Calhoun County Band Boosters hot dog.
Oh my
chili.
goodness, yeah. Okay, if you ever had that, by the way, I'm sure there's people out here who are from Calhoun County who are watching, who know exactly what you're talking about. Now, I didn't know. I had no clue because I grew up in Roane County until we went over for the first 1982 foundation thing we did.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, the band boosters are selling their chili. And so I went over and got that real quick.
Different.
It hits different.
It hits different. I mean, it is, you know, I cut my eye teeth on it. I mean, it's some of the best stuff you'll ever put in your mouth.
I'm not sure what they do to make it that way, but I like it.
It is a very complex chili.
It's a mixture of things.
Exactly.
Let me guess, it's a secret.
It used to be. It used to be. When that first came out, the band boosters, when they would make that, they would make several gallons at a time. And when they made it, you had half of the band boosters that did, it was a 2-day process. Half of the band boosters would do this section, and if your child was in band and you got assigned to that section, that was the only section that you could work. You couldn't see the other process. And it was that way for many, many years. That was actually given to the band boosters by former assessor Ronnie Layfield. It was his grandmother's recipe.
Man, between you and Robert Bonar, you guys are sources of information. I tell you what. So, anyways, let's get back to the menu before George goes history on me here.
Hey, exactly.
Okay, so
you know me in history. I go off on the
before we get to the sweets, let's talk about the daily special again that they have here. This is a special today and today only. It is the turkey.
Yes, it's a roast turkey.
It's a roast turkey.
They barbecued this. It smells so good. Gentleman got one there a while ago right before you got here. And like I said, you get the turkey, you've got baked beans, coleslaw, and a drink for $11.
$11 today only.
And with that, you get a entry into the drawing for the cooler, and it's full of pop, and you got 2 big bags of Doritos.
Heck yeah. They're also going to be doing a case knife giveaway at some point here today. The last thing on the menu, let's just say, by the way, they do have sweets here. They do have hand-dipped ice cream, and they do have chocolate vanilla and a weekly special. So who knows what the weekly special will be?
It just depends on what they have on the truck when the truck comes.
Understandable.
Because they get it every week. They get a complete new order, and they're selling enough ice cream that they can get a truck every week, and on that truck they get a special tub, if you will.
I would order the tub myself.
Exactly.
So that's what we're doing here, folks. We've been chatting it up a good bit, talking about the menu. Some people who may have just tuned in said, what is the menu for? What is this? Who are you? Where are you at? Okay, here we are. We are on the Quarter Bridge, basically. And again, I mentioned at the beginning, this is, if you are out there and you are older than 50 years old, I'm not trying to age everybody, but if you're 50 and older.
Easy, you're going to tell on me.
You do remember Calhoun County and Roane Countyans meeting at this Quarter Bridge to duke it out.
Yeah.
To settle differences.
Exactly, at the old Quarter Bridge bar.
Yeah. I've got some good stories from that place. Not myself, but some of my elder friends who frequented that establishment.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at, folks. We are at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. And again, if you are traveling the road here between Spencer and Calhoun County, you can't miss it. It is right along, and I'll show it again, George.
Yep.
It is right off of the main road. You see the bridge off in the
I
distance.
mean, if you zoom in enough, you can get the Roane County sign in there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it is right off of the and again, the Quarter Bridge is right there. You could see somebody coming right now. I would put the camera right in front of my pole here.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Like, lean it over there. I'm going to try not to mess this up real quick, George. There you go. Now you can see the bridge perfectly. So there's the Quarter Bridge, and we are right here, right off of the main road. If you guys have traveled this road and you looked over and you're like, what in the world is that little shack building right there? Well, it's a business, folks. It's a food eatery. It's a hot dog stand called Big Daddy D's.
And Jacob's got the signs up here by the road. It's got
Oh,
hot
yeah.
dogs on it, and he's got one out behind us that's got ice cream on it. And, I really commend him for it because, I mean, his hot dogs are just, if you've never had them, you need to try them.
Yeah, I'm going to try them when we go on break here in just a little bit. Funny, Brandy said, yeah, I do remember. She said, I'm not 50, but Mom and Dad told me about the fight. Well, folks, we do invite you to please like, share, and comment on the video. We love hearing from people who are tuning in. Let us know if you're planning on or weren't originally planning on coming down here and getting some food from Big Daddy D's. We hope that you do decide to do that. If you're planning on traveling the road here today at some point, let's get the number out again. If you look up on the comments, I posted the phone number to Big Daddy D's, but I'm going to give it out right now, 681 460 1104. It's 681 460 1104. Try to write that. I get slow enough so people can grab a pen or pencil and write that down. And again, there are some specials today. Of course, the turkey meal is on special today. Free snow cones today and today only. And there are some giveaways coming as well. They're going to give away a big cooler full of pop. They got a couple bags of Doritos as well, and also there's going to be a case knife special later on today. We're going to be here just barking out this place, George, for the next couple of hours, just trying to help get people drove in here. But I'm telling you what, I don't think we need to do a whole lot of barking because since we've been here, this parking lot has been in and out, in and out,
Yes.
in and out. Vehicles coming in and vehicles going. It is a stop and grab and go. It isn't a restaurant where you walk in and sit down. So it would behoove people to order in advance and then show up here when their food is just about ready. But if you just want to come around here, hang out on this glorious day, it is a Saturday. Man, what else do you have to do? If you're going fishing,
Exactly.
if you're going doing something else, stop and get some food here from Big Daddy D's. We're going to break away for just a minute here while I go order some hot dogs, and I'm going to give my official opinions as the Glizzy Gobbler when we get back from that. But I think I'm going to start with the Audrey dog. What do you think?
I'm thinking that myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to start with the Audrey dog. So hang tight, folks. Again, please like and share this video. The more shares, the better it is for us, the better it is for Big Daddy D's hot dog stand here just off the Quarter Bridge on Route 33 towards Calhoun County. We'll be right back. Well, my goodness, thank you all so much. I go away to order an Audrey dog, and we've got a bunch of people sharing and liking and talking about the video. Okay, Ben Wood said Audrey dog is my absolute favorite. I am so looking forward to that. Jeff Mace, appreciate you joining us, Jeff. Better stop and get a special today. Really good. Might be back and get another one, he says. Kevin says, if you buy us a turkey meal, we will be over. Don't tempt me with a good time, Kevin. Don't you tempt me with a good time. Well, we both got green drinks, George.
Yeah.
Only mine is a Ninja Turtle snow cone filled to the brim, and George is an old-fashioned Mountain Dew.
Exactly. Of course, you got me turned off.
Well, I didn't want to do anything crazy here. So I went away, and I come back, and there's a bunch of messages from people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Ben Wood says the Audrey dog is his absolute favorite. Jeff Mace says, better stop and get a special today. It is really good, and they might come back and get another one. And then Kevin Hardbarger said, Drew, if you buy us a turkey meal, we'll be over. You tempt me with a good time. Well, I am looking forward to this Audrey dog, and I'll be giving my thoughts on it here in just a minute. We're here at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand, and we're just trying to help promote this on this sort of quasi-semi, almost grand opening. They've been open for a bit, so just trying to get us here, though, to help promote them. And I'll tell you what, this is such a neat little place right off of the main drag here on Route 33, just past the Quarter Bridge if you're coming from Roane County, just before the Quarter Bridge if you're going to Roane County from Calhoun County. And what a location. If you're looking to get something to eat here, it is a grab and go. So call. I've left the number up there above in the comments section, but I'll give it to you guys again real quick. It is 681-460-1104. That's 681-460-1104. And we'll keep going through the menu for you guys, but if you can call in and ask what they have, I'm sure Jacob and the staff there will give you an idea of what's going on. Now, we got lucky, George.
Every 10th customer.
Yeah, we got this.
They're giving one of these away. So you will get a certificate to redeem at a later date for the Big Daddy D special.
I may have just spilled something.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry.
But you get the...
It's been a while since I've eaten one of these.
You get the Big Daddy D special. And that is very good. I've had that myself.
All right. Hand delivered to us, too.
Exactly.
By the way,
we got to put Jacob on with us here. And
well, as soon as he gets free. Are you free for a second? There you go. All right, you got to go grab that. Listen, we intentionally put the camera over that way so you'd have to be on it, and we wouldn't be on it. We know what's going on with this thing at this point in our lives. So we're joined now, very happily joined by Jacob McCumbers. Jacob, I have lots of questions for you. Number one, what possessed you to open a hot dog stand in little tiny Calhoun County right off the Quarter Bridge?
Well, as my family and I, we travel around to Tennessee and other areas, and, we checked out some different menus and items. And about 3 or 4 years ago, I decided that I'd like to open up one in the summertime. So we bought this property here off of the Lynches. And a long time ago here in Calhoun County, there was the market was set up here. And my dad, would go down here a lot as a kid. So once we bought this property, we decided we would open up the hot dog stand here and have it available in the summertime. Our plan is we open in May, close down right after Labor Day, and then next year we'll open back up again in May. Again.
You're kind of a busy human being, a
little bit.
well, we were talking about
most
that
people
earlier.
want to take time off during the summer.
Exactly. I mean, Jacob is not only a school teacher.
Yep.
He's constantly doing stuff out in the community. He works with the Molasses Festival group over there as well. And then, somewhere along the way, he has taken time to run for office as well. So, the man is busy.
They like to be busy. So it started with a dream as you guys had traveled around and saw that there was something you wanted to do and enjoy yourself. Why hot dogs, number one? Obviously, and we were talking before you came over here, Jacob. Everywhere you go seems to have their own hot dog.
Yeah.
We have a West Virginia dog. You've seen Chicago dogs. There's all sorts of different dogs. Why hot dogs?
Well, we just decided that, we'd try hot dogs because a lot of people like, when they're going around, they like trying different hot dogs, and there's all kinds of toppings you can add to a hot dog. And here we serve all beef hot dogs. So all our hot dogs are all beef. And then, we have variety of toppings. We make the sauce. We use a recipe that my grandma had used and it was her recipe. So the recipe's made from hers. My mom uses it. Of course, the slaw's homemade. We have onions, ketchup, mustard, a relish, and then each Friday we do a specialty dog. So every Friday, all summer long, is a different specialty dog. This past Friday, we had the pizza dog. We've had the mac dog. The first one we had bacon goober, which had peanut butter melted on it and had strawberry jam and bacon added to it.
Oh, wow. My goodness.
And then our second week we tried the Audrey dog, which I named after my aunt. And that's how it came about getting a name, because I told her I would name one after her.
that was a question I had in my head. He already answered for me.
I just took a first bite of mine.
Yeah.
You really don't need this.
Listen, remember me talking about the fist fights at the Corner Bridge?
Exactly.
I'm from Rome County. You're from Calhoun County. We'll respark that right over there in a second. I'll move the camera over, in fact. Be the shortest fight everybody ever saw. We'd both be wheezing after about 1 minute.
About one punch.
Well, so you decide this dream, you get a little property here, you open up a little business here. How has the reaction been so far? Now, I know what I'm seeing right now online. People are just raving about this place. And when we came here to set up, Jacob, it was in and out, in and out. People are moving and shaking this place. They found out quickly, obviously, about what you're doing here.
We usually stay pretty busy, especially on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays. A lot of travelers that comes through here. Route 33 is a busy highway. A lot of people go back and forth to Spencer and Calhoun. And especially on Saturdays, we have a lot of four-wheel riders and UTVs that stop here. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, it's just hit or miss, depending on the weather.
Yeah.
If it's rainy, they don't come out. If it's too hot.
Well, you picked a perfect location for it right here in this little area. It's such a niche thing that you're doing, and it's such a neat thing that you're doing, Jacob. I hope this thing continues to progress like you. I hope it will as well. You talked about things that are going on in the off season for next year. So this is something that you're looking forward to expanding a little bit on and just making it even better year and year.
Right. Yeah. This summer, and after we shut down, our plan is to doze a little law off, put some picnic tables here. We got to put a bathroom in to regulate with the West Virginia for the food regulations. So, before they add the picnic tables, we want to add a carport and just do little things like that around here.
To spruce it up here and there a little bit. Well, let's talk about what you got on today. There's some special things that you're doing. Obviously, I've got the Ninja Turtle Heroes in a Half Shell green snow cone. Going to make my mouth fully green here pretty soon.
Right.
Snow cones today are free, and they're just taking some donations outdoors. What else do you have that you're going to do here today? Giving away some stuff as well, right?
Yeah, so last night I ended up smoking. We did a couple turkey breasts. And today on the menu, you can get a turkey breast on a sandwich. You get baked beans and slaw and a drink for $11. That's our special today. And anybody who buys the meal itself with the drink, your name goes on the paper. You can enter a drawing. At 3 p.m. today, I'm going to give away a cooler with some items that has some pop and some Doritos in it. And I'm going to give away another case knife at 3 p.m. And, as always, every 2 weeks I rotate a knife. So at 6 p.m. this evening will be the 2-week drawing for the other case canoe. And that's just a way to get back to the community. What we do is when we do the knife, the money, when we have bingos or benefits in the community, they reach out and we donate knives to them.
Man, I'm telling you, this is a labor of love, I can tell, for you, Jacob, and it's something that's really neat for you. And again, as you are wont to do, it is a way for you to give back to your community. Well, thanks for bringing us here, man. Sorry it took us so long to get here, but we're looking forward to a great day here. I'm going to let you get back to work, dude. There's like 3 vehicles in and out since you've been up here talking to us. That's Jacob McCumbers, folks, with Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. Folks, you got to come here today and enjoy this thing. If you haven't been, let this be your first trip. If you have, let this be a repeat trip for you.
Exactly. And, this Audrey dog, I hope your aunt loves this thing
Yeah.
because this is killer.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward
And
to
everything
it.
we put on the Audrey dog, the peppers, we make in-house. The cowboy candy, they're a little
Right.
sweet at the beginning. When you take a bite, they get a little spicy.
Tell him about the cowboy.
What is
candy.
cowboy candy?
So it's just the recipe that we use. It's just called cowboy candy hot peppers. So we use a variety. Sometimes we make it jars of jalapenos, and other ones we take the banana peppers that comes out of our garden. So it's all locally grown. It's what variety we had left over. And then on the hot dog, of course, it's wrapped in bacon. And who doesn't like bacon? I mean, then we use a homemade black cherry sauce on the bun, and then there's a house dressing on top that I make. And then that's it. That was one of our specialty dogs. We had a lot of people that kept coming back wanting it. And I thought, well, and the bacon comes from a local producer here in Calhoun County as well. The bacon does.
Man, you just can't get that stuff at big play. This is why this is going to be so great.
Yes.
Jacob, you're talking about like, whatever peppers we grew right back behind this building is, what we have. We got a local source bacon producer here as well. That's why this is going to be a successful venture. Yeah. I just love that stuff. Jacob, thank you so much for joining us, buddy. And we wish you the best of luck throughout this business, and we hope it's another great day for you today.
I appreciate it.
Thanks. That is Jacob McCumbers, and we've got some people chiming in again. Kevin says Jacob's making Drew hungrier. Yes, he is. Runs a good Facebook about the county, too. Again, that's what he's doing, so many things. How about this one? Okay, so somebody joining us on YouTube said, watching from Clarksburg, grew up in Roane County, always enjoy seeing what's going on in Roane and the surrounding counties and communities. How about that? Well, cool. Well, if you grew up here, if you're of a certain age, I hope you didn't witness some of the fist fights that happened on the Quarter Bridge between Roane County and Calhoun County. That's how you used to settle things.
Yeah.
Come over and fisticuffs a little bit, and then
go have a beer.
Then go have a beer together. Yeah. It's all good. But, they don't serve that here.
No.
But they serve stuff that'll make everybody happy, and you can come together with your friends from both sides and come right here to the Quarter Bridge to Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. How about that, man? What a great human being he is, number one.
Exactly.
But he has tapped into something here that is working.
But, all you got to do is know Jacob to know that he's going to make the best out of anything that he does, because he is just a great person himself. And I know all of his kids in school over at Arnold'sburg School just love him to death, and he's one of the most popular teachers.
Yeah. By the way, folks, this guy who is running a full business this summer is a teacher too.
Yeah.
He most teachers want to take the summer off. He's like, nah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up another business and work 5 days a week. Again, Tuesday through Saturday are the hours here at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. They are open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you want to call in your order, again, it's a grab-and-go sort of thing. If you want to call in your order, it is 681-460-1104. That is 681-460-1104. We're going to take a break here while I get to finally eat. George has already eaten his Audrey dog. Then I'll come back. I'll give you my analysis of the hot dog itself, and then we will run through again the menu that they have here today. Stick around, folks. We are enjoying ourselves here right off of Route 33 in Calhoun County off the Quarter Bridge. It is Big Daddy D's hot dog stand. We welcome you all back, and I am smacking my lips. I do apologize to those of you out there who
Well,
are tuning in. I am thankful that you all are tuning in, and I'm loving seeing all of the messages that you guys are putting out. I tell you what, one thing that I always love about our area, be it Roane County or Calhoun County or Work County, is people don't always stay, but they always remember and miss and have fond memories of where they grew up. And I'm watching people talk about this. You know, Pat Smithini said, my uncle owned the land there back in the 1960s.
right.
We got somebody tuning in from Las Vegas, which is awesome. Dorothy Eberhardt says they've got really good fries and hot dogs. I'll be going back, living in Calhoun, up on Mount Zion.
Yeah.
So very close to your stomping grounds,
Up
George.
in my neck of the woods.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Crystal Bourne tuning in from Las Vegas. Now, Dorothy also said, lived in Vegas 20 years ago, just moved to Calhoun County, West Virginia. Her daughter and grandkids live in Vegas on Tropicana and Boulder Highway. How about that? Right down
Wow.
the street from Sam's Town Casino. Really good hot dogs. Bob Snyder says that, and I believe that I can't say just really good hot dogs.
No.
I just had the Audrey. Nearly flabbergasted, number one, George.
Yeah.
Nearly speechless. It is the first bite I took of the Audrey dog. I knew immediately. It is by a landslide the best hot dog I've ever eaten in my life. Not even close.
I really think he needs to tweak the name of that. I think it should be the Audrey Dog Queen of our dogs.
Oh,
Because let me tell you something. That was just phenomenal.
that was an experience.
Yes.
That is by far, and I'm not kidding, folks.
I couldn't work
far.
here. There's no way I could work here. I'd be big as a barn.
That is by far the best hot dog I've ever eaten. And I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. By far the best hot dog I've ever had in my entire existence on this 45 years on Earth. The Audrey dog from Big Daddy D's. I swear, get it, folks. Get the Audrey dog.
You will not be disappointed.
You will not be disappointed. I said I was going to try a bunch of stuff, man. It's going to be real hard to get me not to eat another one of those. Now,
Yeah.
let's talk about eating 9 dogs. I'd eat 9 of those in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
That was insanely good. Insanely good.
I figured it was going to be good with just the toppings that he has listed for it, but I wasn't expecting what I got. I mean, it was just the first bite that I took. I didn't know what to say. It
The
was like-
all-beef hot dogs, the snap of the all-beef hot dogs means they were made to perfection, number one.
Yeah.
The bacon wrapping, but what really got me was how soft the bun was because of that little bit of, what is it, to the black cherry
The black-
sauce.
Yeah.
And then that homemade secret sauce on the top is insane. Insanely good. And then you get that little bit of heat at the end with that cowboy candy.
Yep.
Holy cow. I can't
Phenomenal.
put it into words, folks. You need to come down here and get an Audrey dog.
Exactly.
Now, I know they're doing other things on the menu, and I know you have a chance as we see a bunch of ATVs going through.
Yeah.
Well, a bunch of ATVs. How about you? Hope
Have a
those
ride,
people
dear.
doing a lot of ATV riding. See a
Yeah.
few of them going through there. Well, there's a bunch of them. My goodness.
All of them waving at us here.
It is a Saturday. It's a great day to be out and about. I hope those people decide to come back and get an Audrey dog, too.
Exactly.
Well, you don't have to get the Audrey dog, folks. You don't have to, but I swear to God, the best hot dog I've ever had in my entire life, and it is not even close.
If you don't, you're missing out, because let me tell you that I couldn't believe it when I bit into the first bite of it. It was just wow.
By the way, Dorothy agrees with the name change.
Yeah. I really think that it should be the Audrey Dog Queen of our dogs.
Yeah.
I really think that.
Could be queen, president, I don't care what it is.
Whatever.
Fantastic.
Whatever.
So if you
Does
don't
not matter.
if you don't get the Audrey dog, they do have a turkey meal special here. Let's talk about that again, George. And this is not just the meal special. You also get your name entered into a drawing at 3 o'clock for a cooler filled with pop, and it's got 2 big bags of Doritos with it as well. What is that? Excuse me, I'm still reeling from the Audrey dog. What is the meal and how much is it?
Okay, the meal, you get a barbecued turkey sandwich, and you have baked beans, coleslaw, and a drink. And I've seen 2 or 3 of those go out of here, and the guys that got them didn't even get to their car.
Yeah.
I mean, they stood right there at the bottom of the steps and ate it. I mean, it was so good. They took a bite and said, "Oh, wow."
All right, Kevin. Deal.
What?
I'll go buy them a turkey meal right now if they come back down and get it.
Okay.
I'll go do it. The station will do it. How about that? I'm going to pay on my personal account. I'm kidding. I will buy you a turkey meal if you come down. Do you need 1 or 2? How about that? 1 or 2. Let me know. You guys could get entered into the drawing and see if you win more.
Exactly.
Get yourself a meal if nothing else.
Exactly.
I'm still having problems processing, George, the Audrey dog that I just ate.
That is, like you said, it has to be one of the best hot dogs I've ever eaten in my life.
Not one of
I
it
don't
is
know,
the best.
I don't know if it's the best or not, but it's right there.
I don't know where you've been eating hot dogs, but that's the best one I've ever had by a landslide.
I'm a hot dog eater. I mean, I get hot dogs anywhere I go because I love them.
Well, folks, we are right here off of the main highway again, Route 33, heading east and west, depending on which way you're going and which way you're coming from. From Roane County to Calhoun County, you just cross the quarter bridge and the county line, and you're going to look left, and you're going to see the building. If you're coming from Calhoun County to Roane County, it's right before the quarter bridge, still in Calhoun County, and you look right, and it's right off the road there. It's really neat to see all those ATVs going through, doing some riding. I tell you what, that is something that this county and this area, be it Roane, Wirt, Calhoun, this is what we have.
Yeah.
We have outdoor activities galore.
Yes.
ATV riding, all these side roads, all these dirt roads, all these mud holes. People spend Saturdays, and I mean hours and hours, doing these rides. Well, if you're going to do one of those, I invite you to stop here at Big Daddy D's. You can get yourself some fantastic food, get you something to drink real quick, and be on your way.
Lunch.
Oh,
I mean, if you're riding, today it's a nice day, but, if it's burning up hot, stop and get an ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm. They have hand-dipped ice cream. They got chocolate vanilla always on tap, and it depends. They'll have a special weekly depending on what comes on the truck.
Exactly.
So they do have that to cool you all down. And, again, it's a grab and go. If you're on an ATV, you just grab it and sit in your ATV.
Exactly.
Or sit on your if it's in the side-by-sides or if it's on the actual four-wheelers.
Yeah.
Either way, you can knock out some food real quick and get back on the dirt and side roads here in Calhoun County. I'm serious, Kevin. I'm serious. Do you need 1 or 2? That's what I need to know. Need 1 meal or 2 meals, and I'll get it. I'm committed now to the Audrey. So if I can bring people down here, I will do that. Wow, I'm still.
That was a phenomenal hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, I've eaten hot dogs all over this country. And, I've always said the very best hot dog I've ever had came from Cool Springs up in the mountains on Route 50. And I've eaten a bunch from up there as well. But I tell you, this gives it a run for its money.
Well, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but yours is wrong. That's okay. No big deal. Jackie, we are located, if you're familiar with the Quarter Bridge, okay, you're heading out 33 from Spencer, and you're heading right towards Calhoun County. As soon as you cross the county line, there's a bridge. Actually, there's a bridge, and then you cross the county line right at the end of the bridge, the Quarter Bridge. If you look, if you're coming from Spencer and you look left right past the Quarter Bridge, you're going to see where we're at. It's Big Daddy D's hot dog stand, and they're going to be here today until 6 p.m. We're here till 3 p.m. just barking this thing out, but they're open till 6, and that's Tuesdays through Saturdays if you can't make it today. But we do invite you to come down today, and I will harp on this, the Audrey dog. If you're looking for hot dogs, get the Audrey dog. I know 100%. You can be plain. I know you can be plain, and you can just get a hot dog with ketchup or a hot dog. Listen, I love me some mustard hot dogs, but
yeah, me too. But
I implore you to at least try the Audrey dog.
You've got to have it.
So yeah, that's where we're at. Okay, yes. Yes, Jackie knows where we are now. Now, Jackie, are you one of those ones that I was talking about earlier? Okay, so I don't know if you know this or not, but back in the day, the Quarter Bridge, there was a bar over there, right? I think it was on the Roane County side, right?
Yes.
So it was on the Roane County side, but that is where Calhoun Countyans, or Hooners if you call them,
Yeah, Hooners and
lay Hooners, and Roane Countyans, Rocos, would get together and meet to fight it out, to fist fight their differences out, and then they'd go have a beer together.
exactly.
Well, some of them would. Some of them
Yeah.
would probably tuck tail and go back to whatever side they were on. But
Some of them may have still have a chip on their shoulder and didn't want to do that.
if they had this hot dog stand here, they would probably get on a little better than they did back in the day. But
exactly.
hey, this is where Jacob has brought everybody together to have a good time.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm really going to talk to him about changing the name on that Audrey dog. It needs to be
Still the
Audrey dog,
Yeah.
queen of our dogs.
Queen of our dogs.
That's
It's a little
just
bit,
the way it is.
Is that a little better than Sammy Kershaw's Queen of My Double Wide Trailer?
Exactly.
Maybe. So that's where we are, folks. We're down here just past the Quarter Bridge in Calhoun County by spitting distance. And we're here at Big Daddy D's. Again, Jacob McCumbers and his family have opened this place up for the summertime. He said they'll shut down after Labor Day.
Yeah.
They'll do it again next year, opening up the 1st of May. And I like the way that he does that. Again, he's got a busy schedule himself. He's a teacher, so can't do this year-round. And I tell you what, I think it's good in the fact that you want to keep people wanting it so much.
Right.
It's kind of like the McRib back in the day. They always took it away from us
Yeah.
and then brought it back at certain times. Or the Shamrock Shake.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember that.
Jacob, he's a busy man. I mean, anybody that knows Jacob McCumbers, they know that he's not only a teacher, but he gives to his community so much. I mean, he loves interacting with the people of this county and Roane County, and it's just he's constantly a busy man.
And he mentioned that when he was talking with us on the air. He said those case knife giveaways that he's doing.
Yes.
He's doing one here today at 3, but he's also doing the 2-week giveaway here this evening at 6 p.m. So we won't be here for that. But he said all those proceeds are going to help the kids here in Calhoun County. So he is donating that money back, and he is donating that.
Anytime one of the school organizations has a bingo, what he's doing is he donates a knife, a really nice knife, for him to use for that bingo. And that's what this money for the drawing on the case knife that he does here, that's what it goes for, is to buy those knives so that he can give them to the school kids.
So Jackie Nichols does remember the fights.
Yeah.
Because she said, yes, met many of them in my office at work. I was a magistrate assistant.
I love it.
Fantastic. George, I'm going to let you keep talking because Kevin's on his way. I got to get a couple of meals for him. Hold on just a second. I'll be back. I want to try to get Colton to come over here, too.
Exactly. And tell Jacob when you get up there that we've renamed the Audrey dog.
Queen of all dogs.
Exactly. The queen of our dogs. Exactly. But, folks, Drew and I are harping on that Audrey dog, but I'm telling you, that is right up on the top shelf. That is very, very good. I was blown away the first bite that I took of it. I mean, the snap of that hot dog was just phenomenal. And he's not using the little tiny hot dogs either. These are the big boys, and they are awesome. Also today, they are giving away free snow cones. So stop by and let them make you a snow cone and enjoy that. Drew had the Ninja Turtle snow cone there a little bit ago. He said that it was really good as well. And, like we were saying there a while ago, it's not only hot dogs here. They've got a killer chicken wrap. They've got grilled. You can get your choice of either grilled or crispy chicken with lettuce, tomato, and cheese. And then you get your choice of either ranch, barbecue, or honey mustard to go with that. Then he's got a spicy chicken wrap, which is the crispy chicken with lettuce, cheese, jalapenos, and the spicy dressing. I bet you that spicy dressing is what he puts on that Audrey dog, because I'll tell you what, I could just take a quart of that home and use that on many things. I'll tell you that right now. That is some killer stuff. And, you know, we were talking about the appetizers. We're going to dive into those here in a little bit. He's got the regular French fries for those of you that just like the plain old French fries. Then he's got a bacon ranch fry. And that sounds really good. Well, actually, I've seen folks that have got that, and it is real good stuff. Then they also have a loaded fry, which is topped with chili, cheese, and bacon. They've got mozzarella sticks with ranch or marinara, and then deep fried cauliflower. And my weakness, fried green tomatoes.
I would say.
I can eat my weight.
But it's one of your weaknesses.
Exactly. I've got several, but that's one of them.
Okay, they're coming from Grantsville. Okay.
Okay, what'd you get there?
Okay, I got them a couple of turkey meals.
There you go.
And put their name into the drawing. Maybe they'll win a cooler as well.
There you go.
Care of WVRC Radio.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you were talking about
Careful what you asked for. You just might get it.
Yeah. So did you go through all the appetizers, or did I cut you off there,
No,
George?
you
Sorry
cut
about that.
me off.
Sorry about that. Finish it off,
I stopped at the fried green tomatoes. Then they've got the onion petals. You know, I'm a sucker for those too because I love them, especially if it's a great sweet onion. Oh man, you just can't go wrong there. And then they've got the regular potato chips. They've got all different varieties of them. You've got your drinks. You've got all different kinds of pop. You've got either Coke products or Pepsi products. You've got water. Then you got snow cones. Like I said, they normally sell those, but they're giving those away today. And then they've also got Gatorade. And
well, speaking of the snow cones, we've got a young man here who is manning the snow cone machines, George.
Exactly.
We are going to bring him on. Well, I got your first name, Colton, but what's your full name first?
It's Colton Case McCumbers.
Colton Case McCumbers, part of the family, I assume. You're here working on this Saturday, and what is your job today?
To sell tickets, and I kind of just help my brother do snow cones also.
Yeah, he was the one that took my money from me a little bit ago. Obviously, you're very savvy on YouTube and Facebook. You turned and looked at us earlier and said, "Are you guys on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." And you said, "Can I be on?" I said, "Well, by golly, come on down there, Colton, to talk about this really cool thing." Have you been here the whole time this place has been open, like the last few weeks?
But like some days whenever I had to go to vacation Bible school, I had to take off like half the day, so yeah.
Well, has it been a good day so far for you guys at the snow cone stand?
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of. Well, I tell you what, dude, you and your brother made me a Ninja Turtle snow cone.
What did that taste like, by the way? I forgot to ask you that.
Listen, I've never had like turtle or turtle soup or anything like that. I'm sure you as a Marylander has probably have that in your life, but all I know is it tasted good. I don't remember like many tastes of snow cones, but if it was like a cherry flavor, I'd know. If it was like a blueberry flavor, I'd know. Grapes, things like that. This was a mixture.
Well, with it being green, I was thinking maybe lime in there.
I don't know. It was.
I don't know.
It wasn't really sour. It was more sweet than anything. Probably turned my entire face green. I don't know. And that was Colton's fault right there.
I know
actually.
you were getting into it pretty well there. You know.
I did enjoy it. I spilled half of it on me. Sorry about that, dude. Okay, so how long are you guys going to be giving away these free snow cones today?
Just today till 6, and we'll have our drawing and stuff at 3.
Okay, so they're going to do the drawing for the case knife and the drawing for the cooler with all the pop in it, right?
Yeah.
And the Doritos at 3 p.m. And then I hear you're doing another case knife from a couple of weeks at 6 o'clock. Are you going to be here all day for that?
Yeah.
He's going to make you work all day, I think.
Yeah.
At least if your brother's working all day, that means you have to work all day, right?
Yeah.
There comes another one in, Drew.
Here comes some more people in here. Well, Colton, I do appreciate you joining us, buddy, and keep on slinging those snow cones today. And I hope this thing goes well for your family. It's an awesome place. It's a great hot dog. I just had the Audrey. Wow. Wow. You ever had the Audrey?
No.
Oh,
you
dude,
got
you
to,
got to
man.
get it. What kind? Okay, let me ask you this before I let you go. What is your favorite hot dog?
Probably just a hot dog with ketchup.
I knew it. The simple life of a kid. Hot dog with ketchup. Colton, thank you,
Right.
buddy. We appreciate you joining us. That is Colton Case McCumbers, who is,
Exactly.
he and his brother are on the front porch giving away the free snow cones. They're taking donations and, of course, just
Exactly.
trying to get some donations and
once
some
again,
tips.
those donations go to purchasing the knives that Jacob and his family gives for the bingos for the different organizations throughout the schools. So, that is tremendous that he does that for the different organizations throughout the school system.
Yeah,
And
fantastic.
we thank him for doing that as well.
Dorothy, appreciate you continuing to tune in with us. Said just moved here to Calhoun County, and it said one anniversary from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 1 year here.
Oh, wow.
And again, Doris Weekly tuning in, and she's a proud Calhoun.
Oh, yeah.
Proud, although she's over in
Yeah.
Monroe County now. She is watching, and a Calhoun native. She says hi, Jacob, as well. And then Crystal Bourne again watching from Las Vegas. How do you get? Let me ask you this, Crystal. How do you get from Calhoun County to Las Vegas? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
I mean, I know how, like, physically you go west,
Yeah,
but what would take one from Calhoun County all the way out to Las Vegas?
exactly.
What
I
kind of
mean,
navigation of life would that be?
exactly.
I'm someone who's been out to Vegas a few times in my life, which is why I'm broke.
I've got another few reasons why you're broke. It's
It's
called
true.
WVRC.
Nah. Listen, I'm doing the long play, all right? If we're
I
talking
know.
gambling
I know.
strategies, I'm long playing this job right now.
Right.
At some point in my life, this radio station's going to make money for me. I tell you, it's going to happen. I agree.
It's getting better. And
Ellen
better.
McCracken says, best hot dogs. I just had the best hot dog I've ever had in
Yeah.
my entire life. Not even close. George is a little bit more well-versed in hot dogs than I am, apparently, but number one in my life. And by a landslide, not even close. The Audrey dog. He did take that under consideration, by the way, your new name.
Yeah. I mean, I truly think, keep it the Audrey dog, but it should be the queen of our dogs.
I just can't get Sammy Kershaw to my head when you say that for some reason.
I'm sorry, but
This here's the Audrey, the queen of all dogs.
that's it.
Yes, I had to get it out. That's all I could do. I had to get it out. Okay, so I interrupted George when he was talking about the appetizers. He finished off with the drinks. We were talking about the free snow cones that they're giving away today for donations. And again, the boys up there are taking tips as well. So
Yes.
if you want to tip those young men for all the work they're doing, you can put a little bit of money in the tip jar. That's great for them. Okay, so let's go with the daily meal deals, the sandwiches, and the ice cream now, George, after I was so rudely interrupting you when I came back.
Well, I had actually already did the sandwiches and stuff, but I hadn't done the daily meal deals. Every day that they're open, you have the Daddy D special, which is 2 hot dogs, however you like them, and a bag of chips and a bottle of pop. That is a daily special. You can get that every single day. Then you've got the Little Daddy D special, which is for the kids only. And that's 1 hot dog, a bag of chips, a snow cone, or a bottle of water. So, there's something for everybody here.
There absolutely is, including the special today. It's the turkey dinners. And again, I'm going to let you go through that again, George, because you've committed that to memory.
Exactly. The turkey dinner is a large turkey sandwich. It's a roasted turkey that Jacob smoked in his smoker last night. And you get baked beans, coleslaw, and a drink with that special. Then also, you get a slip of paper to put your name and phone number and everything on. And you drop that in the container that he's got out here on the porch. And at 3 o'clock, we're going to draw for a cooler, which is full of pop. And he's got a large family-sized bag of regular Doritos and Cool Ranch Doritos as well. That goes with that. He's also doing a case knife giveaway at that time frame. Then right before he closes, he's going to do his 2-week case knife drawing, which all the money that he raises from the case knife drawing goes into his pot that he uses to supply all the different school organizations when they do a bingo. He gives a really nice case knife for them to use as a prize at the bingos. And, you know, like I said earlier, thanks to Jacob for doing all that, because, you know, those organizations, you know, they're constantly looking for donations to give stuff for their bingos, and this is a great thing that he does.
Seeing a nice old Jeep roll through here.
Yeah.
It looks like they're coming in.
They're coming in, too, it looks like here.
Is that a Sahara version? I think that is a Sahara version.
I think.
Well,
Boy,
very,
that's
very
pretty.
nice Jeep. Very nice Jeep right there. A lot of people out and about, obviously, today. It's a gorgeous day in West Virginia, number one. We had some really funky weather yesterday. Obviously, it was brutally hot and humid, and then came the thunderstorms. It was awful all evening. We are still dealing with some of the problems from that at the station right now.
Yeah.
But today we knew that it was probably going to drop the temperature a little bit. It is gorgeous. We saw just a ton of
Yeah.
ATVs coming through doing some of their side roading and back roading, and a lot of people out and about. Now, this is a well-traveled road anyway.
Yeah.
Route 33 is a long road, by the way, but in West Virginia and specifically in Roane and Calhoun counties, that's where we're at. We're just past the county line of Roane County into Calhoun County and just past the Quarter Bridge. And that's where Big Daddy D's hot dog stand is located. If you're looking to call in, it's a grab-and-go kind of deal. If you're looking to call in an order in advance to come and get it, it is 681-460-1104. Once again, 681-460-1104. And I posted that, by the way, if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook, I posted that in our chat box there. Continue to share the video, number one, folks, but continue to comment. Love to hear some stories from former Calhoun residents or former residents outside of the county and state who have moved to Calhoun County.
Yeah.
We've got both of those throughout that, and talk about your time in Calhoun County, how much you love it. And again, I want to know how many people do remember the fights that used to take place right here. I wouldn't doubt that some of them probably took place right where I'm standing. Most of them took place on the Roane County side, though,
Yeah.
over outside the bar there that used to be there before
Right.
the Quarter Bridge. I want to know how many people remember those as the meeting place for the fistfights.
Exactly. And, you know, another thing that we could do, you know, since Jacob does the special dog every Friday, you never know what it might be. If you have an idea for a special dog, let us know.
I'm sure he'd be open
We'll
to it.
pass it on to him. He may take a look at it and say, yeah, let's try that. You know?
Yeah, he could do that. So again, he seems to be open to suggestions for whatever. And obviously has a good basis for what they're doing. He was talking to us about he and his family have traveled around a good bit, and they just kind of got some ideas through all the places they'd been and all the different types of foods that they had seen. They settled on hot dogs, and they knew this wasn't just a pipe dream. They knew, they did their research on what kind of dogs and
Yeah.
what they wanted to do. They wanted to stay local, number one. So if you come down here, it is, number one, it's all beef hot dogs. None of that processed junk that's in normal hot dogs. It is all beef hot dogs.
Well-
on top of that, they source, like just the jalapenos and other peppers and things like that. They source that right behind this business where their land is. They've got a garden that they use for their own stuff. They have the homemade coleslaw they were talking about. They've got
Yep.
their own barbecue sauce that they have made themselves. So a lot of this stuff is local. The bacon that is wrapping that unbelievable Audrey dog
Oh, man.
comes from a local Calhoun County vendor.
Yeah.
So this is fresh, good stuff. This is not just something you're going to get like at a hot dog stand in New York City. This is local good ingredients.
Did you notice that hot dog is not the small hot dogs either? It's like what they consider the quarter-pound dog.
Yes.
It's the bigger hot dog.
Yeah, yeah. It's just less than a brat.
Yeah.
It's just less than a brat. That's how big those hot dogs are. Yeah, my buddy Johnny Salisbury said planning a trip this month back to Spencer or back to the area. Yeah, we are in Calhoun County, but we are just barely in Calhoun County, Johnny. In fact, let me swing this over again. If you see off in the distance there, that's the Quarter Bridge. And, of course, I was telling people about fist fights that used to take place there at the Quarter Bridge. See if I can get this in. So you see the sign there for Roane County off to the right, and then the Quarter Bridge. That's how close we are to Roane County, but we are in Calhoun County just off the side of the road here on Route 33. It is easy to find, by the way. Again, if you look at that and then you look at this building, you're not going to miss it. It is right off the road here on Route 33.
You know, this building is actually mobile. If you look, it is a trailer.
I didn't realize that.
Yes. And it is mobile. But, you know, Jacob and them have done a wonderful job with the way that they've got this designed. It is beautiful. I mean, it's, you know, like a very nice country setting. You know, it fits where it's at.
It fits the location. It fits the vibe here.
Yeah.
The way they put it together, it's not some flashy building or anything like that. It's built into the side, just the side of the hill here. And I like it that they got all those old license plates from different places they have been. I see Kansas, Nebraska. I see
Wyoming.
Montana, Wyoming. There's a Florida one up there, you know.
Maryland.
All sorts
They've
of
got
them.
them all over the outside, you know, on the other side of the building as well. And, you know, there's if you have a spare license plate and you just moved here from another state, for an example, drop it off. I'm sure Jacob would hang it.
I'm sure they would take that. They got
Yeah.
a little bit of open space there in the
Yeah.
front. As you see a bunch of people up there on the porch. Nice little tiny porch there. You just walk up to the window, you order your stuff, and then they'll give you your stuff at that window as well. So it's just a gorgeous day here, man. It's a Saturday. I hope people are out and about. We've seen traffic, as traffic does here on Route 33 back and forth. We hope some people that are out there just watching us decide to make the trip over here. Short trip from both Spencer and from Calhoun County. Well, we're in Calhoun County, but like, let's say Arnold'sburg. My goodness, what, 5 minutes, if that, to
If
get to
that,
Arnold'sburg?
Yeah, you know. and
That's 15, 20 to Grantsville.
Yeah, about 20 minutes. You're from Grantsville. You can get over here and get some great hot dogs.
And they're open till
Audrey,
6.
the queen.
George is going to try to make that happen.
Exactly. The queen of their dog.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the king dog as far as I'm concerned. Best I've
Exactly.
ever had. Again, the Audrey dog is the signature hot dog. And again, he said he named it after his aunt because he said, I had to name something after her.
Yeah.
I thought it would be something like, oh, I saw somebody and this was what she ordered or something like that. No. He said, I just needed to name one after my aunt. So he did this one because it was one of the special dogs for Fridays. People kept wanting it. And so
I
he made that
understand
one.
why.
Yeah, I get it too. So here's the Audrey dog. Bacon wrapped, black cherry sauce, the homemade secret sauce on top, and then they've got cowboy candy. I can't explain it. You just have to come get it. Yeah, I can't explain it.
Well, that's what I told you when I was eating mine. You were talking with Jacob there, and, you know, when we went off the air, I said, I can't tell you the flavor profile on this because it's all over the board.
It's amazing.
It's so great. I mean, it's not good. It's great.
It was amazing. That's all I'm saying about it. It was amazing. It was an experience. It wasn't just a hot dog.
No,
It was an experience.
not at all.
And as I said, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get some other stuff. I think I'm going to get another one of those. I may get like some fried green tomatoes for appetizer, but I can't go away from that dog because who knows how many more times in my existence I'm going to be able to get here and get an Audrey dog. So I'm going to take full advantage today.
Exactly.
In fact, I might buy a bunch before I take off and take them home with me. Is that something I can do right there?
I'm sure Jacob would probably love that idea.
I wonder if a reheated Audrey dog would be as good.
I'll tell you what, that is just, like I said, I have always placed the hot dogs at Cool Springs up on Route 50 up in the mountains as the best hot dog I've ever had until today.
Yeah.
Because, and I mean, it's so close between those two, it's hard for me to say which one gets first and which one gets second. I mean, but that is a specialty dog. Definitely as a specialty dog, it's number one. But, oh man, was that, I just, until you experience it, you can't really understand what we're saying about it.
Sorry, I'm trying to tell my friends about this Audrey dog right now.
I know.
It's unbelievable. I'm like, it's the greatest thing I've ever had.
And there's somebody blowing as they go by. But, oh, look at that. That gentleman's got a whole bag full of hot dogs.
Holy cow, that is a lot.
I mean, a big bag full of hot dogs.
Sheila, watch it from Speed Road next to Spencer. Well, Sheila, you are not far from this place. I'm just saying. Speed Road is it's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Exactly.
And I tell you what, get the Audrey dog. You can get whatever you want, folks. I promise you can get whatever you want. But holy cow,
you need to try it at some point in time.
Highly
you
recommend
need to try it.
I would highly recommend you at least try the Audrey dog once in your existence. If you are in the, the driving distance area of this place. Well, they're out there talking about that really, really nice Jeep, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a Jeep thing people talk about.
Well, I mean, Jacob's got a nice Jeep right here behind us.
Oh, yeah.
That's his.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one that he drives all the time. It's a pretty nice Jeep.
Again, if you're just tuning in, we invite you to please share this video with your friends and family members, anybody out there on Facebook or YouTube. That's how we get more eyes on the videos. It helps us. It helps Big Daddy D's hot dog stand as well. Please comment. We're loving talking with people and listening and seeing where they're coming from. If they've been here, their reviews have been just overwhelmingly positive. They're excited about this place. Of course, it's a short open window for this place. It's May to Labor Day, and they're going to do it again next year. They're going to do it hopefully the year after that, and it's a really neat thing to have here in the summertime in this small little area for the people who are out and about on this road. It's Big Daddy D's hot dog stand, folks. We're going to go through the menu once again here in just a little bit. We're going to keep talking about it. If you're looking to get something to eat here, it's grab and go, so you can call them 681-460-1104. Again, that's 681-460-1104. We're going to send it away for just a minute. George, I think I'm going to go get another Audrey dog. We'll be back in just a little bit here, folks. Hang tight with us. We welcome everybody who is still tuning in to our live remote here. We are down at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand talking to some Spencer residents who just pulled in. Good to have everyone out and about today. It is a beautiful day here today in Calhoun County by a nose. Let's just say we are in Calhoun County by a nose because if you swing the camera around, that vehicle just crossed the Quarter Bridge. The Quarter Bridge is technically in Roane County. The sign for Roane County is right beside of it. And we are a stone's throw into Calhoun County right here off of the main drag on Route 33. And we do appreciate everyone who has tuned in so far. Continue to tune in. Continue to share this video. We do appreciate it. Thank you all for commenting throughout this video as well. We do appreciate all the comments. Love to hear people's histories, where they came from. Oh, wow. Sheila Short Tuning said, Drew, I had your mom as a teacher at Walton High School.
Oh, wow.
Yes, absolutely. My mother was a teacher at Walton for many years and then moved to Spencer Middle School and then continued her career at Roane County High School before retiring. She's spending a lot of time now dog sitting for my sister and myself, and she certainly enjoys that. I know the Hardbargers are on their way. They are just past Speedy Mart, they said, on their way.
There you go.
So they got a couple meals coming their way. I was talking with the Rhodeses who came from the Spencer area out here to get some really, really good food. And I had to tell Chris, I was like, dude, you got to at least try the Audrey. You got to try it. He said, we may do that. I don't know. I'm going to see if they do. I'm going to let them order, and then I'm going to ask them afterwards what they did. But I know what I did. I went and got another Audrey.
I did that, but I took it a step further.
Oh, gosh.
I got us the onion petals, too.
Oh, George,
Okay.
you got extra stuff for
Now,
us. Okay.
instead of regular ranch, I got the special sauce off of the Audrey
call.
dog to dip in.
Good call.
There we go.
Good call. I like the way your palate thinks. That sounds like a really, really good idea. We're here till 3 o'clock, by the way, folks. They're open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesdays through Saturday. Today's Saturday, so they're going to be open until 6 p.m., long after we depart this area. But I tell you what, it is a glorious day. I hope people are out and about jeeping. There's a Jeep that's pulling out now.
Yeah.
That's a Hera model. Really, really nice. But we saw a
Beautiful
bunch
Jeep,
of
man.
ATV riders. I hope somebody sees this if they're in a clan of riders, you know.
Yeah.
And I hope that group that went by before, maybe they'll decide to come back over here and get some food. And, again, it is takeout food only. There's no place to sit inside. There is no inside. That's just where they're cooking all this wonderful food.
Right.
But you can come in. You can hang out. Jacob was talking about expansions for next year, George,
Yeah.
that they're looking to do once they close down for the fall.
He was talking about over here on the other side, there's a nice area in front of where the cars are parked that he can take a dozer in there and sweep out some dirt right there in that area, and he's going to put in a carport, one of the metal carports, and under that carport he is going to put several picnic tables. And, you know, I can see that being utilized quite a bit.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, can you imagine the traffic that we've seen already coming in and out of here?
yeah,
I wouldn't have imagined that it was that busy, but it is.
it's
And
deceiving.
he said it's that way all the time.
Yeah, it's deceiving. So if you just drive by, you're just going to see a car or two.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh, there's nobody there. Well, it's because it's a takeout business. So
Look here.
people come in
Another
quickly.
one coming in.
Yeah, people come in quickly. They get their food. They
Yeah.
take off quickly. So they're in and back out just as quickly as they can get there because they
Right.
want to get to their food. But, yeah, it will provide people an opportunity next year if they want to just hang out for a little bit.
Right.
Just go sit at the picnic tables and eat their food, and just a really cool deal for them. It's so interesting that this little place is where Jacob and his family decided to open this little thing. And you think, we're in the middle of nowhere,
You
right?
know, I thought when he first started putting this together, I thought,
How's this going to work, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what went through my mind.
He's obviously got the traffic, but
And then
people all the time go by businesses and don't know what's going on. They just pass them.
Exactly. All you have to do is take that first bite.
That's all it took for me.
Once you have the first bite, and it doesn't matter whether it's the Audrey dog, the Daddy D special, it doesn't matter what it is. Everything that they've got here is top shelf. I mean, he has done his research. He's looked into it, and he knows what's working around the country. And let me tell you something, he's got his finger on the pulse of it.
He absolutely does. So let's talk about the menu once again here, George. First off, they do have appetizers for you all. They have the regular French fries. Sometimes they've got the hand-cut fries. They've got the bacon ranch French fries as well. And then they've got the loaded fries, topped with chili, cheese, and bacon as well. They've got the deep-fried cauliflower. That is a West Virginia special.
Yes.
Also, they got the fried green tomatoes, which is unbelievable. We're getting ready to do the onion petals here in just a second.
Yeah.
They've also got many different types of potato chips as well. They've got drinks for you. They got multiple different types of pop. As you said, it's not
Pepsi.
it's not team this or team that.
Yeah.
They got Pepsi, Coke, all sorts of products.
Right.
They've got water, and today they've got snow cones for free. Normally, you got to pay for the snow cones, but today only, as this special is going on, they have free snow cones to give away. They invite you to donate a little bit to the cause, maybe even tip the youngsters there.
Yeah.
Colton and his brother over there are manning the station for the snow cones. They've got Gatorades as well. That's the prequel to what we have. Then they've got the daily meal deal, which is the Daddy D's special, the 2 hot dogs, the bag of chips, and the bottle of pop for $8.50. They got the little Daddy D special. That's for kids only. That gets you 1 hot dog, a bag of chips, a snow cone, or a bottle of water for $4.50. Then we get to the main menu, George, the hot dogs and the sandwiches and some of the chicken that they have as well.
Exactly. And, the hot dog toppings that he has is the sauce, onion, shredded cheese, jalapenos, slaw, ketchup, mustard, and relish. Then Drew and I have fell in love. That's the only way that I can put it. We have fell in love with the Audrey dog.
Yep, 100%.
And the Audrey dog comes wrapped in bacon. I mean, bacon makes everything better to begin with.
Especially when you know where it came from, too.
Exactly.
Local.
Locally sourced bacon right here out of Calhoun County. Then he takes a black cherry sauce and spreads that on the bun. Then they have the cowboy candy, which is a mixture of different peppers that he has concocted, so to speak. And then he puts that hot dog on top of that and drizzles this special sauce that he has for that. My mouth's watering already just talking about it.
Ours will be out here pretty soon.
Exactly. And then you got the chicken strips. You've got 3 lightly breaded chicken strips. You've also got the chicken wrap, which you can either get that as a grilled chicken or the crispy chicken with lettuce, tomato, cheese, and then you've got your choice of either ranch, barbecue, or honey mustard to go along with that. Or you've got the spicy chicken wrap, which is the spicy chicken with lettuce, cheese, jalapenos, and a spicy dressing that goes in that as well. Then, to cool everything down, you have hand-dipped ice cream. And who doesn't like ice cream?
I know who doesn't like ice cream. Commies.
Exactly. But,
If we were doing a live in the city, I couldn't say it.
yeah, right? But he's got the chocolate and vanilla standards, And then each week he gets a special tub off of the ice cream truck, and they put that out there as well. So
You just have to ask what the special
exactly.
is.
And you never know what it's going to be because they have something different on the truck each week, and he'll choose from what may be there. And then, folks, you got to come try this. I mean, I can't say it enough. Everything that we've had has been just phenomenal. And like I said, we're getting the onion petals here in a minute, and plus we're doing the Audrey dog again because we've just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it's too good. And I go, when I say it, I know people may have an idea in their head. a little tiny shack on the side of the road that sells hot dogs. So you might have some idea in your head.
Yeah.
It's just, okay, that's just this hole in the wall for, they just go buy the regular hot dogs and they're trying to just raise money for – no. This is something different. I can't quite put my finger on it. It is a grab-and-go hot dog stand, but it's more than that. And the care with which Jacob and his crew have taken to make these things the best they can be, it was evident in the first bite I took of the first hot dog. I took all beef hot dogs. They are just slightly smaller, if you can imagine in your head. They're not those little tiny hot dogs. They're slightly smaller than a brat. That's how big they are. All beef. And, again, all of the –
when you bite into it, the snap that comes from it.
Yeah, people call them snap dogs sometimes because they do snap. That's what they – yeah. It's just it's a different experience, and it's amazing what's incredible production they can make out of just a little tiny building over here just off of Route 33. It's amazing what they can do, and they have done it well. And we're looking forward to a lot of people still coming and going, and that's what's happened since we've been here, George. People have come in and left. They've gone in and gone out. Obviously, we've had a lot of people reviewing it. People who have been here before said absolutely love the hot dogs, love the French fries, love the cheese sticks, love everything they got there. So, and the people who have liked the people who have loved the Audrey dog have loved the Audrey dog almost as much as I do.
Yeah, I mean, that Audrey dog. I mean, when I took the first bite that I took of mine, it was like, wow. And we can sit here and talk about it. Until you experience it.
That's the thing.
I mean, until you experience it, you will not get the concept of what we're trying to explain.
Yeah, it's more than a hot dog.
Exactly.
That's what I'm trying to explain. It's way more than just a hot dog. It is way better, way more. We're going to break away for just a few minutes here, folks. We're going to get ready to pound some hot dogs and some onion petals. And I'm going to slide our equipment over because we're starting to get sun. And that is never good for electronics. Folks, continue to please share this video. Like the video. Comment below. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know you got any memories, not only from the fist fights that used to take place between Roane and Calhoun County, just off in the distance there at the old Quarter Bridge Bar, or just tell us if you're from Calhoun County or Roane County or whatever it is. If you've moved away, tell us some fond memories. We just enjoy the interaction on our live feeds in any way, shape, or form we can get it, as long as it's clean. We'll be back in just a minute here at Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand. Well, thank you all for hanging tight with us while we slammed another Audrey dog. And this time we slammed some onion petals as well. But I tell you what, the Audrey dog is the clear and away front runner winner for me. Best hot dog I've ever had in my entire life by a long shot. And the guy who you're looking at right now on the camera is responsible for that. Thanks a bunch, Jacob. I'm going to raise my LCL or CDL or whatever it is, LDL, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just going to get fatter is all I'm saying. But that dog is incredible. Just
Worth
one
it.
of the many things. Yeah, worth it. We were talking about this. I said, Jacob, somebody hears hot dog stand in the middle of nowhere on a small country road. They probably don't know what they're thinking about. They're probably thinking, somebody just went to the store and grabbed some little hot dogs out of the packet and just tried to raise the price. No. It's not what this is. This is what I would call like a gourmet hot dog. It's all beef patties that are almost the size of brats. And although you do have just the regular flavors with them, the regular flavors, like just the regular toppings, would be massively improved by the fact that the quality of the hot dog is what it is. But then the dogs that you're doing as a part of your specials, and now you got the Audrey dog, of course, that is on the menu for good. You were talking to us just a second ago about next week, about a special possible breakfast dog. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so on next Tuesday, because of course we're closed on Sundays and Mondays, so Tuesday when we open up, my plan is we'll have maple sausage links to put on the bun with scrambled eggs, where it'll grill up some peppers and onions, and of course people will have the option if they want to add Pete's hot sauce to it, they can, or if not. So that was one of the options we're going to do next Tuesday. Of course, the sausage comes from a locally owned place here in Calhoun County, same as I get my bacon from. So they're maple sausage links, scrambled eggs, of course, on it, and a little bit of peppers and onions.
I see. So George is staring me down, and I can feel the weight and the burning because I know what he's going to ask me. He's going to ask me if I can drive over here and get a bunch for us at the station. I'm just going to tell George he's got to pick him up on his way to work. How about that? Yeah, I'll come and get some for the morning shift, and then he can just get his own on his way
in.
Well, that's a really exciting thing. A breakfast dog that is served with a maple bacon or a maple sausage link, and then the scrambled eggs, and of course the peppers and onions. And I'm with you. Definitely Texas Pete's hot sauce. Definitely Pete's hot sauce. Gotta have it. Gotta have it in that breakfast dog. That's going to be an exciting thing. That'll be next Tuesday, right?
Tuesday, and then Wednesday. We're trying to keep the tacos on the menu for Wednesdays each week because we have a lot of people that comes by throughout the week wouldn't know if we still have tacos. So I think I'm going to keep it on try to for Wednesday as well.
Okay. And you'll have the rest of the regular items ready to go. And then each Friday you do a special hot dog. Any idea what you're thinking about for next Friday yet?
No, I have a couple that I've narrowed it down to, and I'll choose for one of those, and I'll release it Thursday night about 6 p.m. at the end of the day.
Okay, cool. And we also saw somebody was a winner up there, the 10th, every 10th person.
Every 10th person today will win a Big Daddy D special that they can use any time starting next Tuesday all summer long. They'll be able to use it one time.
Well, George, I donated mine to you, and that could be your breakfast dog next Tuesday. How about that? He's currently slamming a snow cone right now, made by our good buddy Colton up there.
This is blackberry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Colton does good work up there. That's what we've seen. He said his brother abandoned him here, so
he's inside now because we were almost out of buns, so we had to run into town to get some more.
That's a good problem to have, is it not? Yeah. Got to go get more supplies. That means people are here and people are stopping by. Jacob, thank you so much for inviting us. We're going to continue to bark this out until the 3 o'clock hour. You've got a big giveaway to do. At 3 o'clock, you're going to give away a big cooler.
We're going to give away a cooler. It has a couple packs of pop, some chips in it, and then we're also going to give away that case knife at 3 o'clock. And of course, if you're number 10, every 10 customers today is going to get a Big Daddy D special that'll be used anytime between next Tuesday and Memorial Weekend. So you'll be able to use that.
I saw one gentleman come out of there a little bit ago.
How many did he have?
I don't know how many was in
18.
there.
18. We knew there was a bunch.
Yeah, he had a bag, and it was completely full of hot dogs.
Yeah, they said they were working on the hayfield today, so they had to take them back because they were getting hungry.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a good way to feed the masses there. My buddies are telling me to bring a bunch. I'm like, you guys got to come here.
That's it.
I'm not gonna be that nice to them.
And I recommend the French fries. If you like French fries, we use a little spice rub that we have here that we put together, mix to add to them, and people always compliment how good they are. my dad always says it's the best French fries in the state of West Virginia.
First thing
So-
you said to me when I walked up to you.
I told Drew that, you've got the standard fries, but then every once in a while you do the hand cut.
Yeah,
fries
every
too.
once in a while we do the hand cut fries. It just takes a little extra work to
Yeah,
get them fries
and-
down, but
But I had his hand cut fries here a while back. They're all that.
Yeah.
and we do, of course, we do the bacon ranch fries, or you can get a loaded fry, which comes with our homemade chili sauce, the cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
And
If you like fries, there you go. She said, there you go. George likes food, Jacob. He just
oh,
likes
me
food.
too. I like food.
I can't deny. I as well.
I always say fat man likes
Right.
to eat.
And we certainly have the heft for it. Jacob, we're going to let you get back in and keep on working, buddy. It's a great, successful day here today. We hope it continues today, but not only today, we hope this thing continues to build throughout the summertime, and then it begins again next year
Yeah.
and is even bigger.
Right.
Fantastic stuff. That is
Thank you.
Jacob McCumbers with Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand right here off of Route 33. It's at the old fist fight locale from Calhoun and Roane County. I keep saying that. We're on the Calhoun County side here, just off the Quarter Bridge. I'll swing it over there again. You can see the Quarter Bridge off there in the distance, and Roane County off in the distance as well, and we're right along the side of the road. I tell you, I didn't even know what to expect when I came here because I've passed this a couple times, and I was like, is there a hot dog vendor down there? And, I just didn't know. And you won't know until you come here. Until you show up, until you try what they've got here, then you'll know, and it will only take, as you said, George, one bite.
Yep.
Especially one bite of that Audrey dog. It'll only take
Yep.
one of those before you find out just what they're about up here. They don't do it halfway. They have
No.
really put the work in on the menu and the amount of quality that they have put together into this. Again, sourcing local vendors here and sourcing their own garden for
Right.
stuff as well. That
know-
is the sign of high quality.
I was saying the Audrey dog, it's kind of hard to describe it
It is.
because you get the sweet, you get the savory from the bacon, and you get the spice from the peppers. And you also have a little tang in there as well.
With that black cherry sauce giving you a little bit of a
That's
tang.
what I was going to say. It's hard to describe it until you take a bite of it. You won't understand until you take a bite of it.
Well, I don't think that in any one of my live remotes that I've ever done in the many, many years I've done live remotes for this radio station, first as an independent contractor and now as the owner, I don't think I've ever steered people wrong when I went to a place and I tried something that they had.
Yeah.
I've always been honest about if it's really good, if it's just good or average, I say it's pretty good, whatever.
Yeah.
This, I swear to you all, if you come here and you get the Audrey dog, I would guarantee with 1,000% efficiency rate that this is going to, you're not going to be mad about it. You're going to be very happy you did. And you might be like me, and it might be the best hot dog you've ever eaten in your life.
I guarantee you'll go back for a second.
I just did.
Yeah,
As
I
did
did too.
George. Yeah. I feel bad because there's so many other things on the menu, but I don't care. I needed the Audrey again. Needed that in my life. It was too good.
It is that good in a bag of chips.
Well, let's talk about the menu one more time. First off, folks, again, let's talk about the hours and the days. Of course, Jacob was saying, Tuesday through Saturday they're open. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays to rest and recuperate. So Tuesdays through Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand, 681-460-1104. 681-460-1104 is the phone number. Again, I posted that phone number up in the chat box underneath the videos, so if you guys want to go back up there and look for the number if you need to get it, you can do that. Just call in your order and then stop down in here and pick it up. Here's the stuff that they have. Appetizers. They've got regular fries. Sometimes they've got the hand-cut fries. They've got bacon ranch fries. They've also got their loaded fries, which is topped with chili, cheese, and bacon. They've got mozzarella sticks with ranch or marinara dipping sauces as well. They've got the deep-fried cauliflower. They've also got fried green tomatoes. I know people around here love those. They've got the onion petals, and we just had some of those. Those are fantastic. They've got potato chips, different bags of potato chips. They've got bottles of pop, many different types of pop, Coke and Pepsi products alike. Water, Snow cones are available as well, and today only those are free. They've also got Gatorades to sell. On the daily meal, they've got the Daddy D special, which is 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a bottle of pop for $8.50. They've got the Little Daddy D special. Those are for the kids only. 1 hot dog, a bag of chips, a snow cone, or a bottle of water. That is only $4.50. They've got their regular hot dogs. Those are the all-beef hot dogs, the big all-beef hot dogs with any of the toppings that you normally like. They've got their own sauce they make, onions sourced from their own garden, shredded cheese, jalapenos sourced from their own garden. They make their coleslaw at home. They've got the ketchup and mustard and the relish as well if you want. Then, of course, I don't know how many times we can say it, the Audrey dog. It is a signature hot dog. Bacon wrapped, and again, the bacon is locally sourced from someone in Calhoun County. They've got the bacon wrapped all beef hot dog with black cherry sauce that is layered underneath on the bun. Then they top it with their homemade secret sauce, and then they've got the cowboy candy, which is the peppers that are candied on top. All that is just $4.50 for that hot dog.
And when you order that and you eat it, make sure you tell Jacob that he needs to change the name to the Audrey Dog, Queen of our dogs.
That's what George says. We'll see if that changes over the summer. George was pretty effective at getting people to change things. So, and then every Friday, of course, they're going to do a daily special hot dog until they sell those out. And we talked to Jacob. Of course, he's not quite sure next Friday what he wants to do, but I'm sure he'll have a really cool one out nonetheless. They've also got chicken strips. They're doing 3 lightly breaded chicken strips, $4. Chicken wraps, that is a grilled or a crispy chicken wrap with lettuce, tomato, cheese, and you can get ranch, barbecue, or honey mustard with that for just $6. A spicy chicken wrap, and this is up my alley. I like spicy. So the spicy chicken wrap, it's crispy chicken with lettuce, cheese, jalapenos, and spicy dressing for just $6.25. And then, of course, George, the ice cream.
If it was
chocolate,
too
vanilla,
spicy.
and they've got a weekly special, just $2 for ice cream.
But, if it was too spicy for you, then you go to the ice cream.
Yeah, to cool you back off. No
exactly.
problem. It's milk-based product, ice cream. It's
Yeah.
milk-based, dairy-based. That cools
Right.
off the tongue. Although, come on, it's jalapenos. They're not that hot. Some people would say that they are. But, again, also, other than that menu, he just wanted to highlight next Tuesday. So put this on your calendars, folks. Next Tuesday, he's going to do a special breakfast dog. Now, what that is going to be a maple sausage link. And again, sourced from his same producer locally in Calhoun County that he gets the bacon from. It's going to be a maple sausage link in the bun. He's going to have it topped with scrambled eggs with the peppers and onions with it. And he's got the Texas Pete hot sauce if you want that in there as well. How about that for breakfast, folks? He's going to have those on special on Tuesday next week. I bet that George gets one.
Probably.
I'd be shocked if he didn't. How about that? I'd be absolutely shocked if he didn't get one of those dogs. So, folks, here we are, just into Calhoun County by spitting distance, just off of the Quarter Bridge, off in the distance, and Roane County off in the distance there, right here on Route 33. The traffic here on this Saturday has been unbelievable. This is an incredibly well-traveled road, by the way. So we do invite you guys to come out here. Our job has just been to try to promote this business and to try to carnival bark it a little bit. I don't think, though, that we needed to do that, George, because as soon as we got here, cars, trucks, vehicles in and out, and they have not
It's been
stopped.
that way.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I just slammed that
Just
that
finished.
snow cone.
Brain freeze?
Brain freeze, but I'll tell you what, very, very good. And they don't skimp on the syrup on
Yeah,
it.
absolutely. The guy right there in the distance walking away from us, Colton, he's
Yeah.
the one that made you that.
Yeah.
And those are free today.
I got the blackberry. Man, that was killer.
I got the Ninja Turtle green one. I'm
Yeah.
sure my tongue and mouth are going to be stained green for the afternoon. That's fine. It was awesome as well. Boy, what a good day here today. If you're out there and you're watching, you were thinking about coming. If you didn't even know what was going on today, you didn't even know this place existed, now you do. And we invite you not to just hang out and watch us talk. Come down here and talk to us. We'd love to hear you. Stop by and say hi to us. We're open for suggestions. I always say, one of my old teachers, Mark Craddock, said this, questions, comments, snide remarks,
Yeah.
No matter what, we'll take them. Criticism, snide remarks, anything. We'll take it. Just come on here and talk to us a little bit. And while you're here, the number one reason is to go over there and order some food.
And like
from
we
Jacob
said,
at
for
Big
those
Daddy
of you
D's.
that's watching on either YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, if you have any ideas for him for the Friday
specials,
special,
yeah.
let him know. Because, you never know. He may take you up on it and say, hey, let's try that.
He may combine something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Huh.
And, but I know one thing. He hit a home run on that Audrey dog. Here we
hear
go.
that
Back
day
at
to
it
day.
again.
Hey, we've got about 40 minutes left. We're going to go radio silent for just a few minutes. We're going to come back and check in for a little bit. We'll go silent again, and we'll do it one more time here on Facebook and YouTube. We're down at Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand right off the Quarter Bridge on Route 33 in Calhoun County. If you're looking to come down today and get some food, it's 681-460-1104. That is 681-460-1104. We'll be right back. Chickadee, chickadee, check, check, check. Everybody can hear. Everybody can hear. Absolutely. Thank you all so much, man. What a crazy live remote this has been. When you do a live remote, you never really know how many people you're going to reach, how many people are going to tune in, how many people are going to respond and react to your videos. This has been a great one today. We've had a lot of watchers and a lot of people who have commented, have had a good time interacting with the people out there on YouTube and Facebook. We're down here at Big Daddy D's hot dog stand just off the Quarter Bridge in Calhoun County here. Off in the distance, there's the Quarter Bridge, and in the distance further is Roane County. We're on the Calhoun County side, just off of Route 33, in this little tiny building that produces such good food. And we're very thankful to Jacob McCumbers and the rest of his staff for allowing us to come here and help promote them, although I'm not sure how much promotion they truly needed today. They have been busy, busy, busy. It's funny just talking with his son Colton there. Colton's asking about all sorts of social media stuff and YouTube. He wants to make his own account now.
Right.
But he's a good kid, man, and he is up there manning the snow cone area. And, again, they are doing snow cones for free today, today only. They're taking donations, taking tips as well. They can do both of those things. Lots of things coming up here in the next half hour, by the way, though. Jacob and his staff at 3 o'clock. Number one, if you ordered the turkey dinners, you got a free ticket into the drawing for a big cooler. It's got a couple of packs of pop in it, and you get 2 big bags of Doritos. They're going to draw that at 3 o'clock for the winner of that one. So if you did get a turkey dinner today, you've got an option to win that. They're also at 3 o'clock going to give away a case knife. And Jacob was talking about that. They're doing another one at 6, the bi-weekly one. And he said all of the money that goes into that is donated to Calhoun County. They do bingos and things like that, and he's donating his efforts and his money to that. That's just one thing that guy does so well. And we got to know him just a few years back, George, when it came to running for political office. But he really does have the best interest of Calhoun County at heart. He's obviously a teacher. So he is molding and shaping the minds of youth. And here's just what a side project.
Exactly.
What a side project.
Not only that, but, the Molasses Festival. I mean, Jacob's involved in a lot of different activities throughout this county. We've got a half hour left. You saw me. I was digging in my wallet.
Yeah.
Okay. The next person that pulls in on the lot, come over to the table, and I have got your dessert.
Oh.
It's on me. You've got to come to me and ask me for it. But I have got ice cream for 2 plus the tip.
Ice cream for 2 plus the tip. The first person to pull into the lot here and come over to where we're sitting, and you'll find us, folks. We're outside with all of the equipment. Just don't worry about that. We're under the canopy. First person to pull in and come over and say that you saw us here on our YouTube and Facebook. George has got 2 sets of ice cream and a tip waiting for you. So just stop down here. That's easy pickings right there. Can I win it?
Nope.
I can't win it. Okay, so I
Nope.
can't win it. Darlene, we had Darlene. Sorry, Marie. The question is, where are they located? So it's very easy. If you're familiar with Route 33 between Spencer and Calhoun County, it's the one road in and the one road out on this side. We are on the Calhoun County side just by a nose. If you look off in the distance, I'm going to swing the camera over there. You can see, let me just go ahead and tune it in closer too. Off in the distance there, that's the Quarter Bridge. And there's the sign that says Roane County on it. That's how close we are to the county line here in Calhoun County. And if you back it up here, we are just off the main drag. So it is right on Route 33. You'll run right past it no matter what. So it's a very easy trip depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming from Spencer, 10, 15 minutes. If you're coming from Arnold'sburg, 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how fast you drive. If you're coming from Grantsville, 15 minutes as well. It's very, very centrally located. Yep, she says, I know the spot. Good, good, good. Yeah, we definitely would tell you to come here. Absolutely. Too bad they didn't have the Midnight Outlaws playing music. They would have had brought a crowd, too. I'll take it. Speaking of crowds and speaking of music. George, we haven't said this all day today, but I want to invite people to come out this evening. It is pretty close distance from where we're at right now, probably 30 minutes of a drive, maybe 25.
Give or take.
Yeah, you got to go over to Big Otter tonight. Big Otter, they have the Country Kitchen restaurants. Our good buddy Eric Lapardos, a Calhoun County resident as well. He owns the Country Kitchen restaurant over there off the Big Otter exit. Very easy to find, by the way, because this evening they have live musical acts a good bit there, and they have a bunch of different stuff. They do pool tournaments. They have, speaking of great food, they have fantastic burgers and great food as well. They have hand-cut fries over there, too, by the way. They are having a concert tonight, and it's someone we know now.
Exactly.
Well.
I mean, someone that we've become very good friends with. Young lady from Cleburne, Texas. And she made it all the way from Cleburne in here to West Virginia for the Reedy First Annual Country Music Festival. And I'm proud to say that she is coming back for year 2.
Caitlin Jewett and her band are coming to Big Otter tonight. 8 o'clock is the concert. We do invite you all to come out to Big Otter for that concert. Again, Caitlin Jewett from Texas. They came over. They decided to stay a bit, decided they were going to play a couple of shows and soak up all that West Virginia has to offer. This young lady, and again, she is a young lady, I think 21.
21 years old.
She has already been on The Voice twice. She's
Now,
been on The Voice twice.
I'm going to say something, but I'm not going to release what it is. Watch TV this fall.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
Watch TV this fall, says George. I do that a lot. Do we have a certain channel in mind?
No, I can't do that because then it might give it away.
Oh, well.
But
I've got about 500 channels.
It's because of contract
Oh.
obligations. We can't talk about it yet.
Well, I got 500 channels. That's
But
going to be
trust
hard
me,
for me to find it.
Trust me, when
kidding. I'm gonna know
we're
that.
able to talk about it, we'll be slamming it on the station.
So, yeah, that's happening tonight over at Big Otter. So I invite you all to come out and enjoy a good time, have some food there at the Country Kitchen, and listen to the Caitlin Jewett Band. They are fantastic, folks. But
Actually, they're doing the trio. It's
the trio, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's Caitlin, Jack, her lead guitar player, and his girlfriend, his wife, Angela.
We had them in studio.
Oh,
they were
man.
playing, and
Yeah.
man, oh, man, are they good. But enough about that, George. We're here for work and eating, both.
Right.
We've done a lot of eating. We've done very minimal work.
Well, that's work. Testing.
It was only work till the first bite.
It was testing.
Then it was just joy.
Yes.
Joyous taste of the Audrey dog. So, yeah, folks, we're here for just a little bit more than 20 minutes here, and we are going to hang tight until Jacob and the crew up there, they do the giveaway. Of course, you've still got a little bit of time. You want to get down here quickly, and you want to order the turkey meal. Go ahead and tell me again the turkey dinner.
The turkey dinner is a large sandwich. You also get baked beans, coleslaw, and a drink.
For $11.
$11.
And-
Plus, you're entered into the drawing.
Yeah, you're entered into the drawing. There's a pretty good amount of tickets up there, but again, you still have a good chance to win. And what are you going to win? You're going to win a big cooler. It is stocked full of pop, and you're going to win 2 big bags of Doritos for that. He's also giving away a case knife at 3 o'clock as well. And then we've got George Allen here deciding to give his money to the cause. He is waiting for the first person to come down here, come right up to our table and tell us that you saw us on YouTube or Facebook. He's got ice cream for 2 and a tip. Ice cream for 2 and a tip, and I have been reliably informed that I cannot win that.
That's right.
Is it because I work here?
Exactly. And you're already here.
What would it take us to cover the Midnight Outlaws next show? Well, I'd have to know who they are, what they are, where they play. Just tell you what, just message the station on Facebook. Just send us a message and send us a link, and we'll start looking at them a little bit. How about that? We'll just look up the Midnight Outlaws, and we'll see what their schedule is and see what our openness is. Now, we're kind of up against it right here. This is our last live remote until August 7th, and only because I have to send away my actual computer, my laptop, I got to go get it fixed. I don't go get it fixed. I have to send it off to get it fixed. I've got some issues with the screens and a couple other things, and we got to have it tip-top shape by football season. So once I am done here and shut this down, it will be sent off probably Monday morning first thing, and it may not be back for a month. So it's we're up against it here in July. But again, just send us the message and send us the info, and we'll take a look at them and try to find what our schedule's like, which is always hit and miss, a lot more hits than misses for sure. We're a busy group of people once football season takes place. But again, we'll do what we can.
But,
absolutely.
Not only, during football season, but we have encountered a ton of remote broadcasts, and we thank the business community throughout Roane, Calhoun, Work County for contacting us to come and do these. We love doing them, by the way. And, especially when you get a business like this where two fat men can sit and just eat and enjoy themselves.
And eat like hogs, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. But, we want to thank the business community for having us out to do these live remotes because they are a lot of fun.
Yes.
It's a good way to interact, and it lets the people out here see a little bit of what we do behind the scenes.
Absolutely, and we enjoy it. We absolutely enjoy it. We love interacting with the business community. We want to continue to do that. We want to continue. Our job at the radio station is to promote the businesses that support us. So all our advertisers, if you're a current advertiser, even if you're not a current advertiser, but you're a business that's trying to make your name known, give us a holler. We will do the best we can to promote your business as much as we can during these live remotes. And this is one that we've had a good time with, obviously. Jacob McCumbers, of course, we got to know him a couple years ago when he was running for commissioner. He is a teacher in the Calhoun area, so he does have a regular job on top of having this summer gig. But this summer gig,
he's running for commissioner again this fall.
Running for commissioner again this fall. This is a big deal for him, though. Big Daddy D's hot dog stand right off of Route 33, just this side of the Quarter Bridge in Calhoun County. I tell you what, folks, if you haven't had it, we invite you to come down and get it. You'll be really pleasantly pleased with the quality of food that they have got to offer here. We obviously are promoting the Audrey hot dog because that is my favorite of all time now.
I really think they'd like the Audrey dog, queen of their dogs.
Queen of their dogs. I don't know, man. That's a long thing to say every time.
But you know what? It's well worth it. Did I mention the Audrey dog is really good?
I think you did. I think I agree, too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here on the menu that is very, very good. And, again, Jacob giving back to the community, not only as a teacher for the kids from this community, but donating back a lot of stuff for bingo opportunities. The case knives that he is giving away, all those donations will go to those Calhoun County civic organizations, just trying to help give back to the community that he lives in. And that's
and
a
loves
thing.
so much.
Absolutely. He and his family are staples here. And again, just an amazing pipe dream that happened here. I cannot believe that a little tiny hot dog stand just in the middle of nowhere. We live in the middle of nowhere, and I love it. I love every bit of it. It's amazing. And to see this thing happen and to see people support it is really fun for us.
Yeah, and, looks like we may be getting another group in here. Yep, sure are. Look at this.
Yeah, a group of
full Jeep.
Yeah, full Jeep coming in here. Maybe they're come here to take some of your money there, George. Who knows?
You know what? That'd be great. I'd love it. They can come and get some of my money.
I had a question here from Sheila. It says, what about his homemade potato salad? Maybe we'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's ever going to put that on there because I have had that, and it is very, very good.
Really? I have not.
I'm not a big potato salad fan, but his is very good.
See some more glizzies going out the door there.
You
some
buddy.
more hot dogs heading out the door. Yeah, maybe he's holding out on some of that potato salad.
That's it.
He's holding
Could
out on us
be.
today.
Could be.
It's possible. Well, folks, we're going to send it away just for a little bit here. When we come back, what we're going to do is this. We're going to kind of wrap things up. We're going to give you the menu, the hours, and all that stuff once again. We're going to bark it out a little more, and then we're going to wait for the 3 o'clock hour because that's when the giveaways are going to take place. They're going to give away, again, the case knife, and they're going to do the drawing for who wins the big cooler here at Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand just this side in Calhoun County of Quarter Bridge. Don't be getting in any fistfights, Roan, and Calhoun County will be back. Check, check, test, test. Thank you all for joining us here at our live remote from Big Daddy D's hot dog stand, just this side of the Quarter Bridge in Calhoun County. I'll swing it over again. You can take a look. That is the Quarter Bridge off in the distance. The Roane County sign is over there. We are this side of Calhoun County. Thank you so much, Colton. Tell you what, this young man is working his tail off up there at the snow cone stand. They're doing free snow cones here. He dropped off my ice cream, and I had to get here right before we are done on the air. Thank you so much for all the likes. Thank you so much for all the shares, and especially thank you all for all the comments that you guys have given us during this live remote. It all goes to helping out the business with which we are working, and today it is Jacob McCumbers and his crew, his family. It's a family business here, and we're so thankful that they have invited us to come down here and help promote their business here today. They've done such a great job. This place has been in and out. So many people have come down here today to enjoy the wonderful food that they have here, and I tell you what, just an interesting story behind it, a great story behind it. We hope that it is a successful business. And again, it's a summertime deal for Jacob. Of course, he is a teacher over in Calhoun County. So this is a May 1st through Labor Day project for he and his family. And it's going so well so far. They've got expansion opportunities coming in the years and the summers to come. We're just so thankful they invited us to come down here for this special event. We've got just about 7 or 8 more minutes. So what we're going to do is we're going to run down the schedule that they have here. Or it's not the schedule. We're going to run down the menu that they have here. And again, this is throughout the summertime until Labor Day comes and goes. Big Daddy D's, if you're looking to order, it is grab and go, by the way. It is pickup only. There isn't yet seating, but they're working on that for next year, next summer. If you're looking to get something to eat, if you want to call it in, you can go ahead and call it in and then come pick it up. It is 681-460-1104. That is 681-460-1104. And you can call and you can pre-order and then come down here and pick it up. Or you can just swing down by and enjoy this beautiful day today. They are open, by the way, Tuesday through Saturday. That is 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday, closed on Sunday and Monday. Here are the appetizers that they have. They've got the regular French fries. Every once in a while, they'll do the hand-cut fries, and Jacob was talking about the special seasoning they put together for those. And, of course, his dad says best French fries you'll ever have.
Yeah.
And if you get the regular, that's fine. If you want the bacon and ranch fries, you can get those. If you want the loaded fries, that is topped with chili, cheese, and bacon. You've got those options. Mozzarella cheese sticks. You can get ranch or marinara sauce to dip those in. They've got deep-fried cauliflower here just off the side of the road in the stand. They've also got the fried green tomatoes, the onion petals that we partook of. Those are really, really good. And you don't have to pull those off of the onion itself. They're already pulled for you, so it's just grab and eat. It's almost like French fries.
The other good thing about that was we kind of mixed it up a little bit.
With the sauces.
Instead of just getting the ranch, we got him to give us some of the cherry sauce that he uses on the Audrey dog and the special white sauce.
The homemade special sauce, yeah. Well, they got potato chips as well for appetizers. The drinks, they've got bottles of pop, and that's different kinds. They've got bottles of water. Snow cones are normally $1. Right now, today only, they are free. Of course, Colton and his brother up there producing the snow cones. They've also got Gatorade if you're looking for Gatorade to drink as well. The daily meals, they've got the big special, which is Daddy D's Special. This is just an everyday special that is a quick hitter for people. 2 hot dogs of your choosing, a bag of chips, a bottle of pop for $8.50. Then for the kids, the Little Daddy D's Special, that's kids only, 1 hot dog, a bag of chips, a snow cone, or a bottle of water for $4.50. They've got regular hot dogs. Of course, these are all beef hot dogs, folks, and they are big ones. They are just small, a little bit smaller than brats. That's how big they are.
Yeah.
They've got all the regular toppings, of course, onions, shredded cheese, jalapenos, slaw, ketchup, mustard, relish, and their own sauce. They make those, and those are just $3 per. Then they've got the signature Audrey dog that we have been shouting out ever since our first bite of it, the Audrey dog, which is bacon wrapped with locally sourced bacon, bacon wrapped with black cherry sauce, the homemade secret sauce, and the cowboy candy for $4.50. It is unbelievable.
Exactly. And, you know, I truly think as far as a specialty dog goes, it is the best I've ever had.
Yep, it is by far the best hot dog I've ever had,
Yeah.
regardless. And that's saying a lot because I'm the Glizzy Gobbler. Every Friday they have a special dog, and that is Jacob making a creation. And so every Friday you'll get a different specialty hot dog. In fact, the Audrey was a Friday specialty dog, and once people had it, they were like, we've got to have that more. And so he put it on the menu for good, and that's a big deal. Also, if you're not looking for hot dogs, they've got some chicken options here. They got chicken strips serving 3. Those are $4. Chicken wraps, grilled or crispy chicken wraps. You can get those with lettuce, tomato, cheese, ranch, barbecue, or honey mustard sauce on those for $6. They've also got the spicy chicken wrap if you're into spicy foods. That's a crispy chicken with lettuce, cheese, jalapenos, and spicy dressing for $6.25. And, of course, George and I are now enjoying our last meal of this live remote. That is the ice cream. They have chocolate, vanilla, and weekly specials. I went ahead with the double mint chocolate. I'm a huge mint chocolate chip guy. They also had a midnight one that has like chocolate sauce, pretzels, some other stuff with that as well. And they'll have different specials depending on what is carried in the truck that comes by each week. Also, we want to tell you guys about next Tuesday morning. We do know a specialty there.
Yeah.
Jacob was talking with us. He's got his local producer, the meat producer that gives his bacon to him. He is going to do a breakfast dog. Listen to this. A maple sausage link. That is the dog part of it.
2 of them.
2 of them, yes. That's the dog part of it, right? Then you're going to get scrambled eggs with the peppers and onions. You know, that's a culmination. They're going to be layered on top of it, and then you can have yourself some Texas Pete's if you want. If you would prefer to have a little bit of syrup, you can put that on top of it. Holy cow. That's next Tuesday,
Texas
11 to 6. I love Texas Pete.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about.
Yeah.
So that's something we already know about. That's next Tuesday, and you'll have to wait for the specialty dog for next Friday. He's still kind of pondering that.
Now, you know, nobody came and took us up on the free ice cream.
That's why I said you should have paid for us.
Yeah.
Too late, I already paid for mine.
I tell you what, this chocolate is phenomenal. I don't know who his ice cream supplier is, but this is awesome.
George went basic on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Just chocolate.
Well, that's my favorite ice cream in the whole world is chocolate. Always has been.
Well,
But
George, I believe we've done just about enough. As much carnival barking as we can do here. And the reason I said that is Jacob is out on the front porch now, and he is grabbing up those tickets, and he is getting ready to do the drawing. Number one, the drawing, if you came here today and you bought the turkey dinner,
right,
then you got your name put in a drawing for a free cooler that is stocked full of pop, and you get 2 family-sized bags of Doritos. I saw one Cool Ranch, one regular. Heck yeah. So he's going to be drawing for that here in just a second. We're going to give out the winner at least here on our side of things. And then he's going to draw for the case knife as well. So we're looking forward to getting that.
he's coming around.
He
here
is
with
coming around us while I slam this ice cream. And there's our good buddy Colton. Colton, are you going to draw and give us the name? Well, put that headset on then, Colton. We're going to make Colton famous on YouTube, by golly. Just so you know, Jacob, he's already asking about his own YouTube channel. Be careful there.
He lives and eats and sleeps there.
All right, so this first giveaway, this first drawing is going to be for the cooler, right?
Right. the first
So
one
if
for
you
the cooler.
if you came down here today and you got the turkey dinner, here is the drawing. And Colton, give us the winner if you can read their names.
Zeb Helmet.
Zeb
Zeb Hamrick.
Zeb Hamrick is the winner. So Zeb Hamrick is the winner of the cooler with the 2 sets of pop in it and also the 2 family-sized packs of Doritos. Now, this is the drawing for the case knife,
Case
right?
Sodbuster.
Okay. The case knife sodbuster.
No name. Oh. Michelle Rhodes.
Michelle Rhodes.
Michelle Rhodes is the winner of the case knife. So, congratulations to Zeb Hamrick. You are the winner of the cooler giveaway. And Michelle What was it again? Rhodes. God, I almost missed it myself. Michelle Rhodes is the winner of the case knife. Well, congratulations to those two. Well, Colton, thank you for your help here today, buddy. He has been a runner and a shaker and a mover. How about that? He's been all three.
And he makes a great snow cone,
Make a good snow cone, too, buddy. Tell you what, Colton, will you hand that to your dad real quick? We're going to give a shutdown here and a final word from Jacob McCumbers. Well, Jacob, number one, we want to thank you. Number one, we want to thank you for inviting us down here. Sorry it took so long for us to get here, but we're very happy we were here, and I'm happy that I experienced this because I didn't know what it was either until I came down here. I love what you're doing with this. I love the fact that you are a community-based guy, and you continue to put back into this community because those are the people you serve as a teacher and, of course, as a businessman here. And, again, running for commissioner. We'll talk about that someday later.
Yeah.
But this is a labor of love, man, and it's been a good one so far.
I appreciate you guys coming down here, and this is just one thing that our family together has decided to run. It's easy for us because there's not very many places here in the county for people to stop and eat, and it's a good way to get back to the community as well. Just like doing the case knives, that's just something. There's a benefit going on. We can donate the case knives or something to Bingo to help out around here, even in other areas as well.
Well, Jacob, most teachers I know take the summer off. You instead decided to run a full business. So.
Yeah, this is actually the first summer probably in a long time we haven't decided to go on a vacation because we just don't have time running the business. But that's all right.
Vacation,
we get a couple.
What's that?
Yeah, that's right. We got a couple of days off, but people say, "What are you doing those 2 days?" Well, you got to make the sauce and the slaw, get the yard work done, and working my bees at my house in between all this as well.
There is no break.
I forgot that he was a beekeeper.
I am a beekeeper, so if
I forgot about that.
Soon it'll be honey season, so I got to get that in as well.
Right.
Well, Jacob, you're doing a great thing here. We hope the best for you, and I hope this thing continues to survive and thrive in this little slice of heaven we call Calhoun County.
I appreciate you guys coming down here. Again, if you're traveling through here, Route 33-119, right here at the old Quarter Bridge, Calhoun County, Roane County line. We're open Tuesdays through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Closed on on Sundays and Mondays.
Thank you so much. That is Jacob McCumbers. George couldn't have said it better.
Exactly. The Audrey dog.
Little slice of the Audrey dog. We're going to keep promoting that one. And don't forget, folks, when you come down here, don't relive the old days between Roane and Calhoun County. No fist fights in the parking lot, folks. We can't be doing that anymore. Nobody's going to want to fight over your hot dogs, I'm telling you that. If he's out of Audrey dogs, they might fight each other for the last one. But anyways, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I recommend any of the hot dogs on the menu. If you like bacon and you like hot dogs, you're going to love the Audrey dogs.
Yeah.
And if you like hot peppers, has that sweet little taste, and then right at the end it has a little bite of heat added to it.
Well, that's what we were saying. With the Audrey dog, you get the sweet, the savory, the spicy, plus a tang.
Yeah.
So, it covers all the bases.
You get it all. Well, Jacob, thank you so much for inviting us down here. We appreciate it, and continued success for you, buddy.
Thanks a lot.
That is Jacob McCubbers. Well, George, our time here has come to an end. They're still going to be open until 6 p.m. Again, they're going to give away that case knife at 6/2. But it's been a great day here. The weather has cooperated perfectly. And the next thing on our menu is heading over to Big Otter.
Yeah.
This evening, we invite everybody to come out to
Speaking of Big Otter, look here.
We invite you all to come out to Big Otter. Come out to the Country Kitchen, a restaurant and eatery. And those two are going to be on stage with another one who is not in the crowd right now, but we do have Jack and Angie here from the Caitlin Jewett Trio. They're going to be taking stage tonight, George, at 8 p.m., right?
Yep.
So once you get all this food in your belly and you got that digested, head over to Big Otter, go to the Country Kitchen. They got great food there. You can get yourself some food to eat, and you're going to see a great show from some Texas musicians.
Exactly. And let me tell you, if you didn't catch it at the Reedy Country Music Festival, you need to go to Big Otter tonight because you will miss out on one fantastic show.
Well, folks, it's been a great 3 hours. I do appreciate everyone for having joined us on our YouTube and Facebook live feeds. Thank you so much for the shares. But again, thank you so much for commenting on the video. It's always fun to interact with the people. We have made it throughout the day with no Calhoun and Roane County fist fights, right where it used to happen all the time. I'm a Roane County boy. George is a Calhoun County boy. We're too old for that.
We can scrap.
We're too old for scrapping, George.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm going to go take a nap after this. Thank you guys so much, George.
Hey, that
Appreciate
sounds
it.
like a great idea.
No, only for fundraisers. George, thank you so much, buddy. And for all of us here at WVRC, this is Andrew Miller signing off here from Big Daddy D's Hot Dog Stand.